Evening, whoever's in there. Six already. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am late. Was at a dinner party. Hey, Terry. First thing you're going to come in here talking about, you're late. I think, you ain't got nothing better to say. I know you do. Hey, Charlie. How's everybody this evening? How you doing, Terry? You doing all right? You had your first appointment this week, I believe, didn't you? What's up, Dalton? Right out of the gate, huh? Y'all join on in. Oh, I tell y'all yet, I'm tired. What's up, brother?
What up, dude? How you guys doing?
We making it. We making
There
it.
you go. There you go.
It's all we can do.
There you go, man. One day at a time, right?
Yep, that's it. I'm running out of days.
Hey, if it wasn't for my pillbox, I wouldn't know what day it was.
The pillbox and the booze cabinet.
No, the pillbox that I have to take every day.
What, you don't drink booze every day?
No.
Just
Fuck
Saturday.
no.
Just
Fuck
Saturday.
no. Wednesdays and Saturdays. I try to keep it to Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey,
Why
I used to drink every day.
why just those 2 days?
Because I try to fucking calm down, you know what I mean?
Give you 2 days a week to calm down, huh?
No, fucking yeah. I was a fucking madman when I was young, dude.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, I've heard.
Yeah. You haven't heard half of it. At some point, you got to grow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at some point.
Or die.
Sometimes I wish I had more time to, and other times I'm glad I don't.
Nah, man, it's not good for you.
I don't know how I done it when I was younger and going out, closing the bar 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and up at 6 o'clock to go to work.
Up at 6 o'clock, I'd get home. I'd ride the bike home, past my old man, because he'd come out of the house around 5:45 because he used to work. Even after he fucking got retired, he still worked. He delivered parts for an auto parts place. And I can remember a few times coming home, passing him on the walkway, and he'd be like, "Oh, would you forget something?" And I'm like, "No, I'm going in to put my change out of my sneakers and put my boots on so I can go to work."
Well,
yeah.
I just done it at work, Matt. When I worked second shift building golf cars, I used to build easy go golf cars. I just got slobber knockered at work. I'd take a fifth of liquor in a 2-liter bottle with me to work.
Do that. We do that on like snow plowing and shit like that. Yeah, I wouldn't even know. I don't even know how I lasted the first couple of years, and then after a while, it got to the point where I got sick and tired of being hung over at like 9 o'clock in the morning and still be at work.
Oh,
So it was like no more drinking. No, man, you got to cut out the drinking while you're working.
that was the worst. Back
Oh,
when I
big
worked
time, dude.
when I worked at the plant, and it gets in the middle of the summertime, and it was 100 degrees plus in the plant, plus the heat index.
Yeah,
And you was sweating all that liquor out, and you get hung over about lunchtime.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was the worst. That was the worst.
yeah. When I first started working, because I work for the town, I work for a Department of Public Works, and those guys, when I get on, that was 1985. I started. Those fucking guys were madmen. They didn't go out to a job with less than a couple of cases of beer in each truck.
Jesus.
It was fucked, dude. It was I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, oh my fucking God, these fucking guys are madmen.
Yeah, for real.
But when that phone rang at 3:00 in the morning and you needed those guys, they were there.
They were there. Yeah.
They were fucking there. They didn't give it, but they were there. So you can't say nothing bad about them. But I watched. Only the sad part was I watched a lot of guys that I work with retire, and then within a year or two they were all dead.
Oh, yeah.
Just from too much boozing, you know what I mean? That's not good for you, dude.
Yeah. Oh no,
that's not good for you.
No,
you can't just keep boozing and not eat or take care of yourself. It'll kill you quicker than anything.
Yeah. Well, boozing, just nothing but boozing. My stepdaughter's husband, he had to have a liver transplant.
Yeah, but I mean, but did he smarten up?
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, good, because if he got a liver transplant and he didn't smarten up, then the fucker should have died.
Yeah. Yeah. He when he was told he had liver disease and his liver was failing, he never touched it again. I'll admit, I didn't think he could do that just because he was a daily. It was every day.
But you get a choice though. Do you want to live or do you want to fucking die?
Yeah, he wanted to live.
There you go. So then you'll stop doing what you were doing.
Yeah.
That's why to me
he was the definition of an alcoholic, and he just
fucking right, dude. Hey, I was a working alcoholic. So what the fuck? Who wasn't? Which one of us wasn't? You just said you drank at work. You were a working alcoholic.
I was a working alcoholic. I was literally at work alcoholic.
Right. Just because you drank, but it's not like you were a bum living out in the street.
Yeah.
You were still going to work, but you absolutely had an alcohol problem.
Right. Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Hey, Mark. Yeah, those are some cute pups you got there, man.
I gotta shut this big light off. Oh. Much better. Ow. Oh. Ah.
You all right in there, Mac?
Yeah, I had to shut the big light off behind me. It was blinding my eyes. Oh. What you said? You had a dinner meeting earlier?
Well, I had a.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of the birthday boy. Hey. I'm waiting. I'm live streaming.
Oh. Oh. See what else we can do here.
itself, obviously we know that Ukraine shot it. So now,
what's up, you big ugly mug?
What's up, you magnificent bastard? Long time no see, brother.
Hey, Andrew.
Oh. Hey, how's it going, Brian?
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Hey.
I saw Charlie Mack there, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta come say hi.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Terry. Oh, thanks for the happy birthday the other day.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, happy birthday the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday. No shit. What are you, 29?
No, I told everybody at work I'm 40 now.
Liar.
They wouldn't believe me when I told them anyway, so.
Been on a day over 57.
That's right. Maybe a couple over on top of that, but not much more.
There it is.
Terry, how you feeling, buddy?
Yeah, how you doing, Terry?
I'm doing pretty good now, but when I went Wednesday to do my first test for my lung transplant, things didn't go too well.
Oh, didn't.
No, well, we pulled up in front of the place where we're supposed to, and they come out, brought a wheelchair out and got me, but they didn't have no oxygen tank on it. And I was told, that they would have an oxygen, supply for me once I got to the hospital. Well, I had to use my portable oxygen until they got me up to the third floor where the lung transplant wing was at. Well, by the time I got up there, my heart rate was 141. My oxygen level was 77. It didn't take them long by goddamn to go find me an oxygen tank.
Fucking idiots. Fucking idiots.
Yeah. Well, after they got me the tank and everything, I was all right. I got my oxygen level back up and I got my heart rate slowed back down. But even while I was there, just sitting up straight in that wheelchair for I got there. My appointment was at 10 o'clock,
Chris,
or 10:30, and I didn't leave till 3 o'clock. By the time they got done with the appointment stuff.
Yeah.
Well, sitting there all that time, my heart rate started staying right around 125. Well, when I got ready to go, they got me down. They wheeled me all the way out to where my son had the car sitting in the there under that canopy where they drop you off that stuff. Well, he was double parked because they had all them shuttle buses there, letting people off. Well, he had to park in the outside lane, which he was blocking the vehicles. Well, they was wanting him to hurry up and move. So when I got out there, they told me, you got to hurry up. You got to go. He's got to move. Well, when I got out there, the nurse, as soon as I sat down in the car, she unhooked the oxygen tank and I had to hook up my portable oxygen. Well, she didn't give me time to get my breathing slowed back down, once I got out of the wheelchair and into the car before I switched over to the, portable. Well, she had to go back in and get my driver's license because I had to give it to them, they thought I was going to bring it down. Well, they thought I was going to bring that damn wheelchair home, evidently. But, by the time she got back out there, my heart rate was 160 and my oxygen was down to 74. Jeez. So she run back in there and got that oxygen tank. And then my son, he pulled over in front of the shuttle buses out of the way. Well, the time she got the oxygen bottle out there, and I got my heart rate stuff slowed back down because I told her, I said, well, I can't switch over that quick. I've got to get my heart rate back down and my oxygen level back up, before you can take that off of me and I can get, back on portable. But, that was, the biggest part of it. Other than the fact it just wore me out, trying to go through all that, where today, that was the first time I've been out of this house since October of last year. And that was in the ambulance and I didn't have to do nothing, just come in, wheel me out and that was it. But it's the first time I've been out, stirred around, in other words, or outside my door.
Kind of makes you wish you never went out, huh, Terry?
Yeah. Well, it makes 4 times I've been outside this house since November of 2020. So, even though it got the best of me, it's still good to get out and see, that nothing's changed or nothing, everything still looks the same. But the test, and everything, went kind of fairly well. When they done the pulmonary function test, my breathing test. My oxygen level now, or my breathing level, in October when they done the last one was at 19%. Well, when they done the one Wednesday, my oxygen now is down to 18%.
Oh,
It's
shit.
all the oxygen I've got left. At 15%, you usually end up dying because of lack of oxygen. Anything, 15 or below. So I've got, between now until it drops to 15% to get another lung, or I'm pretty well, gone. But they did tell me, I've got to go back in 2 months. I got to go back June the 23rd and do another evaluation, they call it. And then after that, I go back in another month, and then they start doing the 2-day test, which they got to do a heart catheterization on me. They've got to do a kidney study. They got to do a liver test and study, and everything. They told me that it was the reason why it takes 2 days is because they got to do all these CAT scans. They got to do all these, different tests. They got to do a brainwave test. They got to do everything, she said, from head to toe, to where they can evaluate or, go over all the information to determine who would be the best candidate or best donor to match my body with the least resistance, in other words.
Right.
And that's why she told me, she said, now it's going to be a long, drawn out process. You don't expect to come in and, do the test one day and think, well, you're going to get another, get a lung in it within a week or two. But she told me that based on what the evaluation shows, after they do that, and then that's when I go back and I've got to sit in they said it was like a committee meeting with all the doctors. It's going to be, it has anything to do with that transplant will be there. The nurses, the doctors, anesthesiologists, I sit down with the whole group of them and they discuss and go over the, the procedure and everything to be expect or what to expect. And then she said that's when they determine, that committee determines what list I actually get put on. I could be put at the top of the list to where the first lung that come in, I would get based on my, need for it, in other words.
Right.
Or I could be put halfway down the list because somebody else needs it worse than I do. Which she told me, she said, based on what we've seen so far, she said you more likely, will be at the top of the list because for your lung capacity is you can't, take that much air in and your lung breathing is down that low to start with. She said most people come in here, they're able to walk in here. She said you're hardly even able to come in here in a wheelchair. She said because that shows the difference in the amount of breathing that I have compared to most people that get the lung transplant. So I would be a more higher priority, I guess, of getting one than anybody else would. But still, the bad part about it is by it taking them that long to do that and the evaluation and everything be up in July or around the 1st of August before they do even all the tests and everything. There's no way that I'm going to be able to get a lung transplant and be able to get better enough to make it to Acme in November. That's the bad part about it. But the good part about it is, the way I look at it, is there's always next year.
Yeah. Well, you got to take that one day at a time.
Well, that's true too. I mean, I could go in and they could, do the evaluation and everything, and after that, they may come up, 2 or 3 days later and say, "Yeah, we've got a lung for you."
Yeah.
And go in and have it. But the thing of it is, she told me too, even after I get the lung transplant, I have to go into 30 days rehabilitation center because you've got to go every day after that test is done or after the lung transplant is done. They have to test your blood every day to start with to make sure they regulate your medicine according to how your body is reacting to the lungs.
Right.
And she said they would keep me in a coma for the first 2 days. While I'm on that ventilator after the surgery, I'll be. They said they would keep me asleep for 2 days before they even wake me up. And then after that, she said they tried their best to get you off that ventilator within 2 to 3 hours after they wake you up. She said once they do that, then you start breathing on your own, or they see that you can breathe on your own, then they take it from there. But she said expect at least to take up to 30 to 40 pills a day. Once after they get the evaluation done, they will start putting me on anti-rejection medicine and antibiotics and stuff like that. And they're already wanting to set me up with a dietitian for me to gain weight, because they said, I'm too little, that I need to gain some weight, based on my, being 5'11".
That is start eating a lot of bread and sweets.
Well, they told me they want me to start. They want me. Well, they want me to start drinking a lot of this Boost and stuff like that. And these Ensure, stuff, help boost it or whatever. Which now I guess that's why I don't gain weight. I don't eat bread at all.
They're expensive as shit.
Well, yeah, but when I was in the hospital, and even when I, got out, home health, they furnished it. They, it didn't cost me anything. Well, Medicare paid for it, but I didn't have to. But I don't eat bread, and I guess that's one reason why I don't gain a lot of weight. But the fact, my thyroid, where I had it took out, that's why I don't gain weight. Just like I told that nurse, I eat all the time. I eat 4 or 5 times a day. But it's just, I can only eat like a couple of bites at a time, because if I try to eat very much, I start getting out of breath. Because, when you're eating, you can't swallow and breathe at the same time. So I start getting out of breath, so I just quit eating. And I'll wait for an hour or two, and I'll go back and, eat a couple of bites more. Now, eventually, over the period of the day, I'll get that meal eat. But it just takes me all day to do it. And I guess that's, why I don't gain a lot of weight either. But, I drink coffee all day long.
Coffee's a diuretic that stops your appetite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes you, piss and shit.
Well, those fluid pills they give me causes that a lot. I mean, that's all I do is, piss all day long. Because even if I don't drink coffee, because it's a fluid pill, it keeps that fluid off my lungs. Yep. And that's supposed to, and plus, it helps keep the swelling down too, any fluid build up in my body. And, because that's one thing they check, make sure my ankles and stuff like that wasn't swelled and all that stuff. But I told her, I sleep in the recliner, where I'm elevated, and that's why, my feet don't swell. Naturally, they would, when my breathing is, so low, that if I, sit up, I guess, in a chair very much straight, my feet would probably start to swell, because of circulation, not, getting enough oxygen to my feet.
What?
But where I stretch out in that recliner and stay, elevated all the time, I don't never have no problem with it.
Because I'm I married the guy to spend the night with him. So we're all together.
But other than that, I feel pretty good now, getting back home, and I didn't have a problem once I got home. My son pulled up to the, driveway, right to the garage door. I got a 50-foot hose on my oxygen machine, just reached the hose out there to the car, switched off the portable over to the regular one. I walked about halfway in the garage and sat down in a chair that they had for me before I come on in. And then once I got up, come on in and sit down in the recliner, and I was fine. But it's just, going to that hospital and having to go get out of the car on that portable and go all the way to the 3rd floor in that clinic, before I could get switched over, that about done me in. I mean, even like I said, with that oxygen I had on, my heart rate my oxygen level was like 90, I think 95 or 96 when I got out of the car. Well, by the time they got me up there in that wheelchair, it already dropped down to 77 to me with the oxygen on. I mean, that's how quick it drops. But I did, raise it, I was on 4 liters. I did turn the machine up to 6 liters while they was trying to find that tank, just so I could try to help, get my breathing back up. But it's rough, but, Charlie knows. If anybody here that's listening or out there in the chat room or listening or whatever, he knows, if they don't, what I'm talking about, he does.
Go ahead.
I'm sure you've been there and done that before.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun, dude.
No, and people just don't realize, what we actually do have to go through.
Yes,
It's like I told the girls down there at the clinic. They said, you got to wear that mask while you're in your. I said, well, let me tell you something. I said, do you ever have any problem with wearing that thing all day long? I said, don't it bother you, or don't you have problem breathing? She said, yeah, it gets aggravating sometimes. It's hard to breathe. I said, well, you ought to try it when you ain't got the amount of air that I have to breathe. I said, you ought to try putting the damn thing on your face then. I said, or better yet, I told her, I said, well, like another guy that I know says, take and dip you a wet sponge in water and then stick it on your face and see how damn well you can breathe through it. I said, then you'll see why that I can't wear this mask while I'm in here, or while I've got to take it off and get my breath every now and then.
There you go. They don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, it just makes it even worse, even though I got the oxygen nose on, that mask, is still, it's containing that, carbon dioxide I'm breathing out. I'm just turning around, breathing the same air back in and out again. And another way I see it, I mean, if that mask, if you can breathe air through it, then by God, the damn virus can go through it. I just don't see the point.
They will never be able to hit Russians.
Who just hurt themselves? All I heard was son of a bitch.
I know, Andrew, you can't understand my.
Dude, I understand everything. All I heard was
just lost a little bitty ass clear plastic piece.
Oh
shit! Well, there it is, right there.
I thought you talked about me.
No. He literally just said, "Oh shit, son of a bitch," really low, like, "Oh."
I'm on the damn floor looking all this time, and it popped up.
I thought you talked about you couldn't understand what I was saying.
No, I hear what you're saying.
I was looking for that.
Oh, nice.
And it's on the workbench.
Yeah, it takes off like a rocket ship out of your tweezers. You don't know where the fuck it went.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's always the last place you look.
I thought I saw it. I was watching it because I knew I was going to pop out, and I thought I saw it go down between my legs, but it was up here on the damn workbench.
That wasn't the pot.
Yeah, wasn't the fart.
Well, not this time.
What the hell is a fart?
It's a pot. You know what pots are? You fuck.
A what? A
fart? Oh, Charlie, I was going to ask you, who drew them little farts for you, Charlie?
Hey, Fred.
Who did what?
Did you draw those little farts that you had on your video this morning?
No, I had the wife bring those up.
Somebody done a good job on it.
Yeah, he did.
Footage of Mariupol, Ukraine captures.
Not as good as the real thing, though.
And naturally, Jeff had to come back with one too on his video.
Yeah,
with you in the floor.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah.
Would not expect anything less. All right. The almost done here. All right, boys, I'm jumping ship.
Already?
Already?
Yeah, I got some seam work to do on this plane here. And I can't do seam work and talk to you guys at the same time, so.
Seam work is sanding, and you can't sand and talk at the same time?
No, because I got fucking seams I gotta fill. I got this thing on the bottom here. I don't know if you can see it.
Can you walk and talk at the same time?
Sometimes. It all depends.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not chewing gum.
Oh, well, see, there you
go. See? So, hey.
Or chasing ferrets.
Nice evening, boys. Have a good night.
All right, Mac. See you, buddy.
You too, Mac.
See you, man.
Take care of yourself. Talk to you guys later, huh?
Yes,
have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.
The trip follows the visit to Rome and the Indigenous delegation earlier this month. The delegates expect the Pope to deliver a wholesome apology on Canadian soil for the Catholic Church's.
Fred, you suck for getting out easy on this shit here. I'm here to tell you.
Hey, Pappy.
Canadian athletes are preparing for the Invictus Games.
Brian, your model's like I could build in like 2 days.
Yeah, yeah.
I could.
Sure.
I did.
Yeah, sure.
The only problem, like, what are you doing to it that's taking so long?
Paint it?
Yeah, I did. Unlike Fred.
Fred had a snap kit.
I know.
Oh.
2 days.
Experience life-changing moments.
Then you woke up in the morning.
No, dude, it doesn't take long to make Aoshima kits. I think sometimes a lot of people overthink it.
Some have been waiting over
Well,
years to compete. But for
Hey,
most,
little man.
hold on.
You know, like when you look at it, you're like, oh, I got to do this, got to do this. And it's like Aoshima kits are almost perfect. Just
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there. Yeah, this model goes together very nicely. Hey, Jay. But the there's a lot of parts that are really tiny,
oh yeah.
and I'm old
You're not that old, dude.
and already can't see.
I just turned 59, so
Yeah, it's like that video you made the other day, Brian. I mean, just that interior right there, that seat. I mean, what, 10, 11 parts, the yellow
Yeah,
parts
each
are on
seat-
it, just that one seat.
Each seat is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces just to the seat.
Yeah.
And now this
Garrett says
little tiny itty bitty piece here.
selling at a new challenge inspires
Okay, that's part of the dash, part of the console. This little bitty clear plastic piece has to be glued inside of there, and then a decal has to go on that little bitty clear piece. And then, I don't want to lose these. Let me put these down. These are the
where a new
turn
kind of
signals.
and
Still
represent
connected to the sprue. Yes, I have to glue in the turn signal and wiper blades. And yeah,
is drawing big crowds and a lot of buzz. And
They must have built that for NASA to use for a test object for
power
the
panel.
Hubble telescope. Just to see how damn little they can make a part for a model.
You still waiting? You ain't even ate dinner yet, Fred?
Well, the race for the conservative
You've been out all day.
candidates
Hold it.
in their campaign.
You're
And
just
you haven't eaten dinner.
writing arrangements for something in November.
Yeah, I was talking to him earlier in
USA.
Josh's interview about going to eat or whatever. I think at Acme
Hey, Clifton.
when they go to Hobby Town or something.
Oh,
Hobbytown, USA.
I think that's what they was talking about.
Yeah, that's Hobbytown. Yeah, me and Rick.
Fred said he gave him a
were
new truck.
discussing riding
They was
arrangements.
gonna put
Yeah.
and they was gonna put little man in the back of it.
Yeah, he got a new pickup truck today. No, little man ain't got to be folded up like he did in the Mustang. Yeah, he's got a crew cab now.
Perry needs one of these, an emotional support dog. Hey, Terry,
Huh?
you need one of these, a little emotional support dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that on the interview today. That's a pretty little dog.
Yeah, she's an angel.
My problem, I'd have to get somebody to sit outside to go to the bathroom because I ain't able. I do good to make the bathroom shit myself. Well, take the damn dog.
Terry says I can just make the trip to the bathroom myself, and you know,
Yeah,
dog
I'd
out.
have to train that dog to go in there on the commode because I couldn't get up and take it outside.
Or they don't. And it's not like huge, even in Edmonton and Calgary, which are kind of home base.
Fred got to
Just
have
having
go
a-
buy a new truck,
This year in 2017,
and he got to go ride around, joyride in it.
tires on everything that Pierre Poilievre and his.
that's what you do when you're single or don't have kids.
Early enthusiasm.
Hey, Cliff.
Hard to miss.
Get into the tire kicking in a minute, but I want to stay sort of race strategy for one more second, Marie, and talk to you about the fact, like, I am by no means trying to downplay the crowds, which as process, hard to miss, pretty significant. It's important to think about how the race works as well when you talk with various members of the conservative community, let's say. The prairie provinces, for instance, combined, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, have fewer votes than Quebec could potentially have in this race.
Well, I'm glad the decal goes on that. Jeez.
What we're seeing from Pierre Poilievre,
I'm going to put this thing and not lose it.
the extent to which this may or may not
I noticed when I was out Wednesday or the other day when I went to the doctor, or the hospital, gas here was $3.83 a gallon.
Conservatives. But to be fair, Pierre Poilievre,
Oh, really?
a crowd
Yeah.
Ontario, not as big, but still, thousands.
I don't know what it was before that, if it went higher than that or not, but that's what it was the other day.
Yeah, it was higher than that. I promise you.
I think, but still hundreds of people. So,
I'm sure it was over $4 at one point in time.
Well, my
That-
oldest son that
that
works at Toyota,
$4.
see people interested.
well, my oldest son that works at Toyota, he said a couple of weeks ago there in Georgetown where the factory's at, that gas was $4.06 a gallon.
Yeah.
But, so evidently it's come down.
5 months away from when the leader is chosen.
Here in Georgia, they done away with the
That momentum, you have to sign
state
up.
sales tax on gas.
And you have to get them to vote.
Yeah.
And that is still a challenge because when I went to the Ottawa rally, quite a few people were serious,
Until I think May
determined to
May
vote
31st.
for the leadership of,
Hey, Jamie.
I'm back.
Chris,
so if he's
finally got my chat screen up so I can see who I was in there.
Jamie G. It's not. Oh, he done changed his
he's definitely going to win for the
channel name, huh?
But I do think
Who?
Jamie.
that this is
I thought that's what it was.
not even a
I don't. It wasn't Jamie G's. It was his name before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess it was. Well, he's got Jamie G on his shop card.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Look, Fred, I'm building your truck.
Thus far, and how
Slowly but surely.
may or may not contribute to.
Well, I think first of all, he was first out of the gate in talking about the housing issue, which other federal leaders were not. So he even not based on his discussion, say, of the cost of housing, he was the first one to be making that a focus.
Ask Andrew to answer that.
Gives him an advantage because it is something.
Why are we asking?
Non-political to learn about it. And the resistance months ago.
See, as I said,
We're seeing that already. What is
Got this one in the mail yesterday.
causing problems in Canada? Is it,
Yeah, I saw that
Plus-
when I was on the live.
there's been.
Plus, sent a sticker too. Appreciate
Yeah,
that, Mark.
glad you got it. Yeah, glad you got it.
And a whole bunch of other things too.
Yeah, I got that's something else I got to do. I got a bunch of them promised to people.
Videos.
Yeah, I got to
And,
do mine too.
Y'all noticed the name of the stream?
Easy to understand. And they're
Thunderstruck stream.
Yep.
I got a bunch of magazines from that next door neighbor of mine, and I bought all his stuff out front. He had probably 30 or 40 magazines, scale model magazine, model car magazine. This was one of the stickers that was in one of the magazines. Thought that was pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Terry.
What's up, guys?
You.
Hey, Terry.
How's everybody doing? Harry and Mark and Ryan. Who we got up there?
Cliff, we ain't paying. Who's paying $3 a gallon? We ain't paying no $3 a gallon.
$3.74 a gallon.
That's what y'all are paying down there in Mobile?
Yeah.
$3.74?
Yeah.
No shit.
But I don't think you need as much support.
Come on for gas.
Yeah. Gas price is about $3.70 here, but they done away with the state fuel tax.
Videos. If you really want
So people are going to get used to the price, and then all of a sudden, damn, they're going to say, damn, why did fuel go up? Why did gas go up 26 cents overnight? Well, duh.
Versus Vancouver, which is in the 20s. I mean, they
can't figure that out.
Market is
Can't fix it.
Not right now.
Can't fix stupid.
We're about halfway through it, but we can fix it in 2 years.
No, you won't.
It's
not a
hopefully
government.
we can.
No,
It's not a
that
government issue.
Congress and Senate ain't gonna be able to do nothing with his with what he's with his the regulatory. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
It'll be the area that will perhaps be the area you can sign up the most amount of new voters. You can also have the most amount of support at big huge rallies like that. The fact is that you won't have large seniors, and those seniors are often supporting people like
Go
Josh.
get some water.
And the strategy moves geographically where you can get the most amount of support.
Paula, I want to ask you, I'm also fascinated by the timing of all of this, and I'm not trying to suggest like, oh, he's peaking now, but it is interesting to see this kind of momentum early in the race. Of course, at the end of the day, you would rather
Act like it's dry.
as you can get it than not. But I guess I wonder what kinds of questions you'll be asking yourself, what kinds of things you'll be following as this race moves forward, given that we are seeing this sort of bubbling up of interest now, but the vote itself is not.
It's true that it's possible to peak too early, and that's the thing that we've seen happen in the past. It's also possible to peak and never look back. We've also seen that happen. I don't know which of those is going to happen. There's going to be more scrutiny on everything Sheriff Poilievre says. Frontrunner status brings its challenges, even perceived frontrunner status. People will notice great big glaring contradictions. Like for weeks and weeks, he's been complaining about inflation and calling on the central bank to stop the central bank.
How you doing, Terry?
What it does to fight inflation, which is
Terry too.
now he's complaining about that.
Yeah, you, Terry.
He starts.
All right, man. I was kind of watching to see if y'all was doing anything today. I probably ain't gonna do mine tomorrow because of it being Easter. So.
No.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to do it tomorrow.
Well, everybody's probably going to be tied up.
I've done I'll only be doing is setting up stuff. I don't know if you saw my last video I posted.
To me, it was directionally it was fine. Details didn't work. I
got hit by lightning a week and a half or so ago.
People just want.
And that's all I've been doing is
I'm kidding.
dealing with that.
What are you doing here?
Trying to get it back all up.
No, I ain't nowhere near. I went to Best Buy today and bought all new TVs and stuff like that. But no, I'm nowhere near.
Okay, well,
set back up from it.
I do listen to Paul Wells. And to they're all going to be back right after this.
Go down here. I don't know whether I got it.
The only thing I've gotten
Hey, Eric.
set back up is Mama's computer and Mama's TV.
Train for this is why we do.
That's all that really counts.
Our soldiers are
Yeah, pretty much.
and start helping make a difference with the.
Well, I'll probably take the body off of this 54 tomorrow and run some 3200 over it and polish it out.
Humanitarian crisis.
Feels like it's finally dried down. It's not.
Also pledged $100 million toward more military.
Feels like it anyway.
This part, I swear.
Spent, but the persistent pressure needs Canada do more.
Oh shit! No way.
Yeah, and I got a wet decal in my tweezers.
All Wells. Marie, I'm going to start with you. Today's department.
I just need to get all this dust off of it so I can finish this thing up.
A little black piece sitting on my black chair.
Oh no.
It does seem like a relative small number.
Did I know Terry won
We're put on standby to.
in my last video from last week when put up that about Neiman was talking about shutting his channel down. Did y'all see all that?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Neiman
Nemo.
Oh, Nemo, yeah.
You know, there's a certain urgency.
Why?
Either send troops or send
Because
military.
nobody pays any of his videos attention or really watches it or invites him into any of the bills or anything like that?
They're going to order
Well, I think his biggest thing, he said that he just, felt like he was being left behind because of the fact he can't build and keep up, or put out bottles like everybody else. I told him, don't worry about it. Build it to suit him, don't suit you.
Look at me. I ain't not worried about that. That don't,
Well, that's me. I mean, it's like I said before. I mean, I got 8 videos on my channel, and 6 of them I'm either going in the hospital or getting out of it.
I mean, he went to apologizing to me, sending messages to me, apologizing to me because he hadn't commented on my videos. I mean, you don't always get comments from everybody, I mean, everybody. I can put it out there just like this. Pretty much everybody that is on here or watches YouTube is behind on watching videos.
Yeah. Oh yeah, ain't nobody gonna keep up with all of them.
I don't hardly get to see a video.
That they haven't been called upon.
Well, and I think that's got a lot to do with it too. He thinks that he's got to look at everybody's videos on YouTube that he talks to or had talked to, and he's feeling down in the dumps because of it.
Yeah. Well, that's like I told him, I told him, just do what you can when you can. Ain't nobody. I mean, it's just a hobby. I mean, you're not. It ain't a job that you got to be there at a certain time or get something done. He's talking about he couldn't get none of these group bills done on time, and I told him, I said, well, don't worry about it. I said, there's a lot of them that ain't got the group bills done from last year, me included. But but then he come back and he said, well, he said, at least you got the live streams and stuff that you go on and everything. I told him, I said, well, you can go on them. I said, I'm sure, if you come in there on Bryce or any of them, you see me on. I said, all you have to do is just tell them, they'll let you in. I said, nobody's, they'd be more than happy or more than glad for you to come in. I know he's been in
my live stream.
I know he's been in the chat room on here before, but and I told him, I said, all you got to do is just, click on the link. I said, they'll let you in. There ain't no problem.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with him. I mean, I sent him a message and told him that sent him a message. I actually sent him an email.
Well, that's the way I was talking to him. I was talking to him on email. And I told him, them live streams is what he really needs, because it lets you interact with people more, like one-on-one instead of, just commenting on a video that you put up or something.
Yeah,
I told him, I said, that's what you need, is to get on some of these live streams and be able to, talk to everybody.
Get out there and talk.
I said, you don't even have to work on a model. I said, just come on there and talk. I said, that's mostly what we do anyway, just sit there and bullshit everybody.
He tried to join in on one of mine a couple of weeks ago. And,
well, yeah, I remember. I remember it kept kicking him out.
Yeah, they're funny with mobile devices, and that was I think that was a big problem with him joining in, was he was trying to do it from a mobile device, and it might very well be all he has too.
Well, that's what I'm on right now with my phone.
Right. It's just, it's spotty. Sometimes it's not a problem. Sometimes it can be a problem, especially for somebody that
it depends on who's
doing it
and what kind of
service. Well, yeah, that's the biggest thing. How good of Wi-Fi you got.
Yeah.
I mean, I got 400 meg of Wi-Fi here. So I don't usually have any problem, even for some, playing the game on the PlayStation or on Netflix or whatever. It don't slow my network down.
Right. Ain't nobody said Fred 3 times yet. He's in the chat.
He's in the chat. He's already. He's waiting to eat dinner.
Oh, is he? I figured he'd be out eating barbecue or Mexican or Roadhouse or something.
Government was a key part of the coordinated sanctions measures that came very, very quickly relative to other conflicts. And I think
he probably done that last night when he went and bought that new truck.
Uh-oh. He bought a new truck, huh?
Yeah.
Did you buy another Dodge?
course he did.
Good boy.
I don't know why he would do such a thing.
He just bought a different colors off.
Chevy.
He's already having problems with one Dodge, and he's going to buy another Dodge.
He's having
Some
wings.
people just don't learn from their mistakes, I guess.
So you're like me. You're not a Dodge person.
Don't worry. They don't learn from the mistakes. They keep buying Chevys.
No, I ain't no Dodge person, that's for sure. My son's got one sitting out there in the driveway now. Don't run. That's why he's driving my Avalanche.
I've had one, and I'll never have another. God, I've destroyed this decal. I had one Dodge, and I'll never own another.
And then you went and destroyed a decal because you owned a Dodge?
What's up, Cliff? Rascal? Jamie?
And we're just not going to be able to. The Americans are sending 200.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a live stream. I don't think tomorrow.
We're gonna have to leave this
And we'll just do it we'll do it next weekend. It's Easter.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna have kids, grandkids, and everything. Probably dealing with them tomorrow, so
one of our top
not
stories
gonna be an easy day for everybody, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I'm going to be doing is
in that
putting
country.
up TVs and
On and saying it's possible that another 50 troops.
Well, they'll give me a chance to actually wet sand this thing tomorrow and go ahead on and polish it out and get some wax on, get some of that notice on it.
Coming up next.
See if
Yay, puppy training.
I need to put a decal on it. Is what I need to do, but I don't need to put Novus on it without putting a clear coat over it. I don't know if that even come out right. That's
all right, I'm gonna let
that Andrew up there in the middle.
That's me.
That's him. I reckon why I could figure out who it was. There's no name on it, but there's a dragon going on a base.
Well, it's kind of a dragon.
Kind of a dragon.
It's a she.
Hey, right.
Actually, it's a she and a he.
I got you.
She's half man, half woman.
Uh-oh.
One half is woman, the other half is man.
Oh, I got you. Split down the middle.
Yep.
I got you.
It's Demonette for Slanesh.
Hey, Joe.
It's supposed to represent the best of both worlds.
Where the hell are you at? It's been snowing. It was snowing up there for 3 days.
Who, Eric?
The rascal.
He's in North Dakota.
North Dakota, Jesus.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I knew he
That's
was up,
good reason.
I knew he
Good
was
reason
up
why
that
it's
way somewhere, but I didn't know
good
where.
reason why it's snowing.
Yeah.
Somebody said last week they was expecting 24 inches up there.
Yeah, it was Eric.
Yeah, I think he's
Look,
in the
those
same.
videos he made it get close to it.
I think he's in the same spot as Winnipeg up here.
Yeah, I think
that's bad, genius.
Winnipeg's been getting the shit kicked out of him up here.
Up curb.
It's insane, dude. Yeah.
Cliff.
3 days of rain or snow.
Yeah, here's been just pouring rain for the last 3 days.
Yeah, it just started here. We just got that front coming down, so it's going to be raining
Hey,
probably
Steve.
today and tomorrow.
Retaliation for Russia's sunken Moscow ship.
Won't be no painting going on anyway.
Ukraine is claiming responsibility. And there
No
is
significant painting, I'll put it like that.
the country as well, and a warning that this may be difficult to hear. Police in Kyiv say
3
another
feet. 3 feet in fucking April?
Yep.
Jesus God.
fatally shot.
Okay, that's done. Now I'll just take pictures of it.
Yeah, state just opened back up. I seen where you said that the interstate was shut down the other day in the video. They didn't call the school off for the next day.
Brother-in-law just came down out of, he just come out of Oregon. He's in Arkansas right now, headed home.
Estimates, we expect that more bodies will be found. Obviously, towns like Bucha, Irpin, and Verdanka are crime scenes. War crimes have been committed. People found with their hands tied behind their backs. Most bodies have been shot, and unfortunately, we understand that only more bodies are going to be found in the Kyiv region and in those areas that Russian troops were
watching the news.
Oh, is that coming through?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard something about Canada earlier.
And my dad's watching the news. I get him to turn it down. Although it's a Canadian news, so you guys probably won't get copyrighted.
Yeah, I heard something about Canada.
Because they were Ukrainians. I think, unfortunately, we'll see more of this.
Hey, Josh.
People who saw this,
What's up, Josh?
Hey, Josh.
Back from your meeting.
You had didn't you have a meeting with him, Mark?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, I ain't got to watch the last two he's done. I'm gonna sit down tomorrow and do that. All my devices are actually almost dead. Didn't charge them, so I'm gonna watch all that tomorrow.
Yeah, that was a good interview today. I like that, Mark. You done more interviewing with Josh at the end than he did you.
Well, he did ask me.
Somebody needs to put him on the spot every now and then.
Yep.
Yep.
True.
But like you said, though, I mean, people want to know, about him, about Josh is the same as, him, everybody wanting to know about us that he interviews.
Yeah.
All right, Fred. We'll catch you in a little while.
All right, Fred.
See you, Pappy.
What's up, Chris?
Enjoy dinner. I need a beer.
I need something, but it ain't gonna be for some reason it won't be alcohol.
Come here. What are you whining about? Oh, come here. Come on. There we go. You sit on my lap. Huh? There you go. New mascot, right?
Got the mascot sitting in your lap. It did. Let me pull this up and see if I can get.
I'm
this
beginning to wonder if I should be in here working on this damn thing.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired. I done glued the steering wheel on upside down.
Well, that just means you got to sit on the windshield or steer it then.
Either that or just crisscross your hands while you're driving.
Either that or lay across the front of the hood. Hey, Mark.
I'm not a sexy girl, so the hood I don't think is going to work.
Well, you just have to wear some blue jeans or something. We don't even want to see nothing.
I still ain't sexy enough for it.
Yeah.
Not on the hood of a Lamborghini, anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe my old '94 Chevrolet pickup truck out there in the driveway.
Hey, Mark.
Ooh.
You remember what I told you? I thought I had back when you was asking about Tyrone Malone.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Nice.
That's up in my storage. That's what I was telling you. I was pretty sure I had two, but I went up there and I went to I actually went to digging up there to find some of the NASCAR stuff I had flipped, and I found them.
Yeah.
And this is an
Yeah, no, that's a hard one to find.
Where
yeah, there's two of them, like I say, up there, and I know because after you said something about it, I went to look and they wasn't none on there.
Ukrainian defenders running out of
Well, if you ever want to sell another one, let me know.
Here in Kyiv, we can.
I'll keep my eyes open. Believe me.
This is something that breaks my heart.
I'm always looking for some. I tell you something else I seen today, and I know some of y'all get on that Plaza Japan.
will only get.
They got a new little trailer. I say it's new. It's a trailer that's out, plastic model trailer to put your cars and stuff on. It's got the tire rack on the front of it.
Yeah.
And got
That's the James.
Yeah, I saw that too
James
the other
something.
day.
Yeah.
That's been out for about 4 years now.
This
It
first time
comes and goes. You know.
Yeah.
seen it on there.
See, a long time ago, I bought what was it, a Ram Charger?
Mhm.
Yeah, the Dodge Ram Charger. It had the boat and trailer with it.
Yeah.
And then I bought a Ford
Oh,
extended
JP.
cab that had the car trailer.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna have to go up here. My heart rate just keeps going higher and higher.
All right, Terry.
All right, buddy.
It's
Take it easy, buddy.
120. It's 128.
All right, take it easy.
130.
Relax.
Go get some rest.
Slow breaths. Slow breath. Relax.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to come back down.
You've been talking a lot.
Yeah.
Relax. Take you some slow, deep breaths, buddy. Or as deep as you can, anyway. Slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I bought that.
It's
Ford,
coming down.
Targeted dozens of hospitals.
Bought that Ford, and it had a
John
car
Poe.
trailer.
South as they flee intense fighting. So this is Katie Simpson.
It had a car, like a car trailer behind it with the tire rack and stuff.
Oh, speaking of which, I got a hell of a nice email.
Right now, we're at a maternity hospital.
Let me
Hang
see
on,
if
I'm
I
gonna see if I can pull
Let's see
this
if I
up.
can find this.
In medical facilities, we can't share any of the specific details, but we have
A
been
whole
given
bunch of nice kits coming from that model roundup.
who moms
Oh yeah, I seen some of them.
are brought in case of an emergency.
I'd love to get some from there.
The conditions are not exactly.
Come on in now. I
Some
want to
of
open.
I'm 5'10" and this is-
They ship up to
Someone
Canada,
had-
no problem.
When you come up,
Yeah,
you can see what
as long as you got freaking couple $1 million.
benches.
Here's that trailer that I was telling you about. It's a Brian James trailer, A4 transporter.
I don't have no trailer.
Yep.
There we
That's
go.
the one I was.
Maternity hospitals.
It's
but
$21 on Plaza Japan.
There are beds.
If I get it.
I don't want to show you something.
Yeah,
Now these
28.
kits are a little high,
It's a birthing chair. Now,
but that's
$21
an
shipping.
Atlantis kit.
to make it over there, I'm told that no baby has been
Get
born
up.
here.
So I already heard Revell was coming back out with a 66 Malibu.
Yep.
You can see the
Thunderbird kit.
preemies and babies that need have.
What else caught my eye?
Needs. And right now, the preemies, they can't bring them down here because that equipment doesn't work. So actually, this facility is building.
Oh, the Peterbilt kit coming soon. Yeah, there's the Mobius Ford ramp truck. 37 Ford pickup from Revell.
CBC News, Western Ukraine.
Revell 70 Buick GSX.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nice one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jungle Gym funny car. I guess Mobius quit building the. Oh, that's a F-250 custom cab. Yeah, and then Salvino, some NASCARs from Salvino. Yeah, there's some nice kits that I definitely want to check out.
Yeah, it's the one you're talking about is that redo
Step up and offer a
is of that kit right there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely getting that kit because 66 Malibu is what my dad had, and I wanted to build. I want to build a version of what I would have liked to have had as a teenager if he'd have kept that car.
Well, see, the difference is on that one, it's gonna have a different hood on it.
Right. That's fine.
I got that same kit, but mine's the original. It's just got monogram on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got the two original ones.
There's a red one that they got out too.
I've got
The red one. The red one matches the white car that you see there on the remake.
Yep.
And then on the side of the box, there's the black one. I've got the black one and the red one, and I want to get the white one. Then.
Have you all seen this one?
I've got the red one, and then I got this one here, which is Revell 66 Super Sport Malibu.
We got a Malibu SS Pro Street. That looks like a 66.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's a 67.
Is that a 67?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the box to see.
Yeah, that's 67.
Ain't a lot of
That's just
difference.
that's another repop off of that 67 Pro Street we used to bash kits on.
Oh, is it the Nova?
Yeah, no, the Chevelle.
Well,
Yeah,
the Malibu was a smaller. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh,
same
okay.
thing. The same car, just different.
The Malibu name is Canadian.
Yeah,
The Chevy Chevelle Malibu.
Yeah.
Oh, so no wonder they
Malibu
put the small motor in it. No wonder why they did.
Yeah.
But you had I can't remember the exact numbers. There was two different body styles of the 60s. There was
Wondering if somebody was going to catch that.
either a 100 or 200 model that had the door post in it, and the other one had to open all the way to the back seat, the side window.
Yeah. It's not that cold up there.
Right there. At this point, do you believe that this will indeed be a 15-day sentence? Do you think that will be sometime?
Jack,
Well, if they all Mobius, they're gonna be all Mobius kits. They're probably gonna be pretty sweet because they don't have hardly any flash on them at all. I mean, from what I've looked at.
Why do that?
Until we get through this 55, man, I'm gonna tell you. Maybe couldn't put the windshield in this gun. What do y'all use windshield? Y'all use? I got some windshield glue up here.
I like that Gorilla Clear glue.
Let me get up here.
It's strong. It's stronger. It's stronger than that.
Y'all have a good Easter.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Terry.
I got my heart rate down, but I'm getting lightheaded.
Okay.
Get back in over and sit down in that recliner.
Take care. We'll be here. You feel like getting back up?
Just sit on.
Yeah, I may just get on while I'm sitting in there in the chair.
Okay.
See y'all.
See.
Yep. But yeah, that's what I got is that old tester stuff.
I got the Model Masters. Shit.
So you what kind of Gorilla Glue is that you using?
It's clear. It's just called Gorilla.
Yeah.
Clear Gorilla Glue. See it?
Yeah.
It takes a little while to dry, but it's a lot stronger. A lot stronger.
All right. Well, that 55, it's got several pieces of glass in it, so. Kind of looked at mine the other day, and I noticed that one of my windows has got I don't know if it's a paint mark across it or what it is. It's just vaguely on there, but I'm gonna have to try to polish it out with some of that Novus and see if it'll come out. Hopefully it will. But I'm about to the point I'm just about ready to call it done on this. I still got to put the grill in and the headlights. I got the tail lights in finally. But I got the bumpers to put on. Get the tail lights in there.
So you're telling me you're actually fixing to complete something soon?
Nah.
It's what?
No way.
I'd be completing 3 because of 54. If I can get it wet sanded tomorrow and get it polished out, I'm gonna put the windshield and dash in it, and the motor's already done. But I mean, I still need to put me a little piece on the front of this thing for that gasser tank to go in front of it.
Yeah.
I don't feel real good about touching this. It's done acting like it's getting sticky again, so I ain't gonna put it up. The more you touch it, the worse it gets. I ain't doing that. It might not get done tomorrow. It might be sitting in there for another week.
Frankie B, did you get that live stream figured out?
I'm just wondering, has Miguel been in here yet?
No, I ain't seen him. He's generally in a little bit later.
Yeah, he was supposed to. He printed up some wheels for me last week. So he made some Pro Street deep dish rally rims for me.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yeah, I
I
got.
bet he's got those on the website. I haven't taken a look at his
Now
website.
I looked at his website. He still ain't got nothing on it yet.
He's got some stuff on it.
I couldn't get it up.
He's got a whole lot on it, but he's got some stuff on it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave that alone, Terry. That was a good one, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
We sat here and talked about it. He made some. He made the deep dish rally rims because I was gonna put. Yeah, I got the MCW paint. I actually ordered some more today. I ordered some lacquer today, Chris. These are all.
How the hell am I going to do that?
There's two of them, Chris, right there. I bought light or bright green metallic. It's a enamel, plum crazy metallic enamel. And then there's two more. I bought some hard for the enamel. I bought blue fire metallic gloss, and I bought some neon green. That right there is gonna hurt y'all when I paint a car with that. And then there's a hardener. But I ordered some more. Like I say, I ordered some more today. Ordered some lacquers today.
Okay. All right, there, Frankie B. Seen you gave you little pointers with it. Those lacquers spray, phenomenal. If you got like a Pache H.
Who, me?
Yeah, if you got like a Pache H, they'll screw right onto the bottom of those bottles.
Yeah.
You
got
to pour them out and do nothing with them.
Yeah, I got an out water. Yeah, it says on there that you don't have to do nothing to them, but I'm gonna use some of that. I'm gonna use some of that 400 in it.
No, not the lacquers. Don't do nothing with the lacquers.
So they lay down pretty good.
Yes. Get the lacquer. It's already thin.
Yeah, that's what they say about this enamel. But then it goes back and it tells you to put thinner in it.
Yeah, the enamels need thinner. Yeah, absolutely.
But like I say, I also got the hardener. So yeah, I got it today.
Yeah, the lacquers. Time you like if you paint the body and then you paint the hood, the body's ready for another coat.
Yeah, they say you don't have to you don't really have to wait on it. That it's pretty much as you go.
It dries very, very fast.
Yeah, that's what they say. Say it dries down pretty quick. But I'm kind of anxious to see how this stuff's gonna turn out. I got some plum crazy purple metallic, so I'm gonna see how it's gonna do. I'm gonna test it and see how it's gonna paint out and come out. I ain't never owned no MCW paint, but I got it. All because of Brian and all because of Matthew. Matthew's using.
I ain't ready the enamel yet.
No, I mean Matthew's using an enamel, and he gets a heck of a.
Good shot. Yeah. A little hardener in the enamel too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the hardener and everything for it. I watched it.
You can use regular automotive clear coat, 2-part, like for clear.
Yeah.
For automotive 2K clear. You can use that. It's the same. It's that's what it is. It's an automotive hardener, clear hardener.
Yeah, I'm not breaking into none of that paint till I get these models done here.
Yeah. I'll be using it to do Fred Henry's appreciation build.
Yeah,
gloss black.
I actually got, and I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I got online today and I bought me some purple flocking fiber to go, and I'm thinking about doing these floorboards in this 55 purple.
I'm gonna tell you too. Scale finishes.
Yeah.
Let me show you the difference in the bag size. So let's see.
Is that who y'all get flocking?
This is, huh?
Is that who y'all getting flocking from?
Well, that's what I'm fixing to show you.
Okay.
I bought this from Model Roundup.
Okay.
Okay. That's Model Car Garage, and I bought this from Scale Finishes.
Okay.
About the same price for twice the amount from Scale Finishes.
See, I didn't know who to go to, and what I ordered.
I would suggest Scale Finishes because you get more.
I knew that a long time ago.
I bought it off of. I bought some off of eBay.
Right.
This is what I've got.
It don't say how much this. It don't say how much this is in the Model Car Garage, but this is a ½ ounce.
Yeah, I've got burgundy. I've got yellow.
Model Car Garage.
Yeah, he's got Model Car Roundup though.
Yeah, yeah.
I got green. I got blue.
Yeah, you get twice as much though from Scale Finish.
Fine. I got purple.
Yeah, I got a
Wish I
purple
would have
one.
known. Wish I would have known that a while ago. Would have saved me some. Or maybe not so much.
This just tells me that it's a sample of black, but it shows that it comes in a round disc. It may not be very much, and it was $6.99.
And what's the how? Does it tell you how many ounces? Like quarter of an ounce?
I don't think it does. I think it just calls it a sample. Yeah, it just says there's size. What they've got on here for size is 5 SQM and 1 SQM, which I don't know what that means, but and then it says sample, and then when you do the sample, it shows you what the sample actually comes in. It comes in that. It comes in that disc.
See, that ½ ounce was $5.99.
Yeah.
Yeah. I paid what, $6 something.
And you can actually buy. So he's got. You can buy.
See, I don't know, Brian, that this is going to be really any good. If y'all can see that, see how clumped up it is.
Yeah, but your sifter will break that apart.
If you put it through a tea strainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you can buy the flocking. So he's got it listed here. I'll show you. So if you buy a paint cut, like you want a certain color.
Yeah.
So he's got flocking, then he's got matching colors base coat, and then he's got the flocking and the paint together.
Scale finishes.
And that's Scale Finishes?
Yeah, scalefinishes.com.
Scalefinishes.com.
Was in Calgary and Edmonton this week.
Yeah, see, I didn't know who to go. I didn't know who to go to. Yeah, there's the flocking right there in the middle.
On his tour, he promised to build more pipelines and more houses.
All I want is just the flocking. I can put the flocking in. I don't need a kit.
Right. Yeah. I mean, just as if you want paint and flocking the same color.
Yeah, if you're trying to make something that.
½ ounce, $5.99. Burgundy, yeah, he's got plenty here.
Oh, that's another web page to add to the list.
That freaking buttercream would probably
Somewhere else to spend money at, Mark?
Yep.
At the University of Manitoba.
Yeah, I'll probably order some from this guy next time.
Paul, let's start with you and just ask you, what do you think these crowds of your quality?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look at it and see what happens as far as what I got, but I wish they showed actually the color on here instead of just the name.
You it's possible to call everybody you know and essentially tell them this is make or break. You really got to come out this time.
And this base coats, they're a lacquer too, but they're not as hot as MCW's lacquers. And then you can buy the enamels. You can get them either as a base coat or an enamel. And their enamels are thin. They're ready to spray.
Mm-hmm.
They all come in these 2-ounce bottles like this. This is right here is a gloss enamel. And it's Lincoln Red Moon Dust. That's a pretty color too.
So they're talking about on here. You get the. It says base. Hang on, let me go back and look at it. It says match color base coat 2 ounce. So he's matching the flocking. Is that what he say he's doing?
Yeah. You pick the same color flocking and paint. I don't know. I didn't really look and see if you got a little bit of discount.
Yeah, it's a good
The flocking and the paint's $15.99. The paint set.
What's the separate price? He's got the price there just for the paint and just for the
$11.99.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of discount if you buy them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their enamels are pre-thinned. But he says they're an acrylic enamel. I buy automotive acrylic enamels.
Yeah.
And they dry a hell of a lot faster than those. So if you ever buy them in enamel, I'd put some hardener in them. That's me.
Well, yeah.
If I ever spray their enamels again, I'll put hardener in them.
$17.09 for this pre-wired distributor.
Quite a few people were just curious and not necessarily determined to vote for him or even vote in the leadership at all. And then if you sign up, in the previous races, only 60% of the membership has voted. So if he's perceived as the front runner, people might not bother to vote for him. There's always
Shipping's not too bad. $6.99 for shipping.
You got Canada put down on there?
That is large crowds that we
that?
have not seen in a while.
Did you got Canada on there for shipping?
Yeah.
It's because the paint is a hazardous material.
No, that's for a pre-wired distributor.
Oh, he's doing it all the same thing.
$5.99 for the distributor, $6.99 for the shipping, and then you convert everything over with the taxes and that. It's $17.04 just to ship and buy one pre-wired distributor.
Look for a Canadian-based company then, because you're sitting at like $9 or $10.
Ooh, he's got House of Colors paint.
So is Canadian Tire.
I'm talking about scale finishes. Got it.
I know what you mean. I was talking about the same thing. Canadian Tire has it too.
Canadian Tire sells House of Color paint.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just
good stuff right there, buddy.
Yeah.
Our Canadian Tire sells some really good paint for cars.
That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, they sell DuPont. They sell House of Colors. They
sell all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a shop that started out as a goddamn bicycle store.
Yeah. Then became a tire store for cars.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, like, I mean, they have everything, right? I mean, you get.
They bought it all.
I mean, ammunition. You can get like, dog food stuff and tables.
Yeah, I thought they're kind of like a Canadian Walmart or something, ain't they?
No.
No.
Well, they're kind of. I guess. Yeah. No.
Oh, they're just
It's hard
an
to
everything
describe.
store, right?
They've consolidated a lot of the stores that they own, and they put little boutique versions of them in Canadian Tire.
Yeah, because they got like they still have their automotive section, and of course,
Yeah.
like their shops that they so they can fix your car and stuff, right? But I mean, Canadian Tire started out as a bicycle shop, like way back when they started, right? And then it kind of grew from there, and they got into more of the automotive stuff, and then they have their own line of tools. Plus, they carry other types of tools and things like that, and just like any other store. Now they got a little kitchen section, they got the pet section, they got the camping section, the gardening section, little area for kids. It's got toys and stuff.
Sounds almost like a
But it's still an automotive store.
what is it?
Right?
Tractor
It's a
Supply.
primary thing.
Tractor
It's
Supply
primary
does
source.
everything.
Yeah.
Brian,
It's
is
primary
Josh in the back room?
I don't know. I'm trying to put on a fucking little ass decal.
Yeah, Jamie's saying he's in the back room.
No, ain't nobody.
Okay, maybe he went out.
Where were you again, Andrew? You're in Ontario, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I am 30 minutes from the home of Home Hardware.
It's 30 minutes.
Yeah, they also got color shift paint on here, Brian, and everything.
Mark, think St. Jacobs. St. Jacobs is the home of the actual head office for Home Hardware.
Yeah, St. Jacobs. That's what, North Toronto?
No.
It's been a while.
You have to go west.
Or are you towards?
Oh, you probably need to.
And
you probably want a link, huh?
Yeah.
Sudbury area.
North and west, or west and then slightly south if you actually went by actual geography.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is that stupid part?
Yeah, because I was actually
I was looking at a little tiny ass decal.
Born in Winchester, but lived in Cornwall for quite a long time.
Oh, okay.
Dad was born in Chesterville, and Mom was born in Toronto.
Does she still call it Toronto, or does she call it proper Toronto?
I don't know. Want me to ask her?
Yeah.
She's right here.
Is it Toronto or Toronto?
Yeah, I can ask her. She's right here.
Go ahead. Oh. Toronto or Toronto?
Yeah. Hey, Ma, what did you call it?
Anywhere she was from.
I thought he was talking about, because I'm not looking at the screen. I thought he was talking about.
I was waiting for his mom to show up too.
Yeah, right next to him or something. And then I look at the screen and he's holding a bottle.
Yeah, I got a little bit of her ashes. Dad still has the earring. But she'd probably just call it the shit town.
Chi-town.
Shit town. Chi-town.
Chi-town. Where you?
Yeah.
Chi-town. That would have shown her age.
The 401. One of the highways that tells you to get off if you're going too slow.
Hell yeah. Fuck, I hate slow people on the highway.
Highway speed there is highway speed. Highway speed is 120. Everybody's doing 155.
It's 120 in the pass lane or the passing lane. Average in that lane is 130 to 140.
Yep.
Slow lane on the. Oh, dude, I've come up on people doing 100, going, well, this it says it's 100. Fuck, that's not the actual speed, you idiot, for this lane. It's the passing lane.
Yes, but if you actually read the rule book, you're supposed to stay with the flow of traffic.
Yeah, I know, eh? 401,
And that's
the
and the flow of traffic is 135. So get with it or
flow of
get off
traffic
the goddamn road.
on the 401 is easy compared to the flow of traffic on the Gardner going into Toronto. The average
Oh
speed,
yeah.
I'm watching
Curb
I was
wants to know
talking-
where to find House of Color Paint and Canadian Tire.
Who does?
Curb.
Ask them for it. Go to the parts
Ask.
desk.
It's there.
Yeah, go to the parts desk. They keep it behind the counter. At least they do here in St. Stephen. They keep it behind the counter.
It's in the shelves.
Maybe
in
it's
market.
not all of them.
Yeah, they're all
No,
different, but majority
they're
of
all
them have House of
different.
Color.
Yeah. If
If
they don't
they
have
don't
it
have
on shelf, they can get it. It's like those pre-mix colors you can buy. What are they? I think they're from DuPont. They're ready to spray color. You know, they'll keep like 3 or 4 colors, but if you want something else, like there's a line of 60 colors, and they don't keep them all, so they'll order it in for you. Bring it in from the warehouse.
They're in Utah.
Who's in Utah?
Scale finish.
Oh, okay. Oh, Curb. That Curb is in Utah. I'm like,
Yep, they're in Utah. Actually, Salt Lake.
where are you from, Curb?
New Brunswick.
Isn't Curb Ontario?
No, he's New Brunswick. He's about 2 hours north of me.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots of work coming up here this summer, I tell you. Not even done building the addition. I got to do renovations already.
That's good to know. I'm glad you told me about all that, Brian. I needed to find somebody that had house colors. Of course, I can probably get it right here. Just go to the PPG store.
I wish our PPG store would carry automotive paint.
Yeah, you think they would?
House paint.
Well, that's what this is. This is where all the guys here in Mobile get their paint supplies from, is from PPG.
You guys are probably in small towns, right? But you guys have Napa, right? Napa Auto Parts?
Yeah, but they don't have my Napas don't sell automotive paint.
No, but well, our Napa does, but there's also the sister company to Napa, which is called C-Max.
Nope.
It's by Napa. It's C-Max, and that's all they do is automotive stuff for body shops, right? Like you can go in there and get any color mixed you want and blah, blah, blah. But I think that's why the Napa here in St. Stephen can mix paint, is because we don't have a C-Max here. We do in Edmonton. We did in Edmonton. You could go to Napa or you could go to C-Max. It's, your automotive store. You get airbrushes, paint guns, whatever you wanted, right? They're doing any type of body work or painting to a vehicle. They probably have them in the big cities. But yeah, our Napa here has paint mixing. Actually, so does CarQuest. CarQuest has paint mix in it too.
Well, I'm going to tell y'all, I've been watching some videos from YouTube. And of course, y'all better than I am at painting. But let's see if I can find this guy that I was.
I should be decent at it. Can't seem to paint on a goddamn model, but I mean a real car, not a problem. Because I used to do it.
Yeah. But this is what I mean. I was watching him, and this is what he's doing. Is he's doing it on real cars? But
yeah,
I don't know how much more difficult it's going to be to do it on a plastic. But
what is he doing?
doing ghost flames.
Oh, there's video for that. Couple of them.
Ghost flames aren't hard to do. The problem is, like them, what they're doing is they're using like 1/8 inch wide vinyl tape, and they're masking out everything and they're spraying it. So the hard part is doing it that small on a model. So if you've got access to a vinyl cutter, like a Cricut or something,
Yep, my wife's got one.
Yeah, if you can get your flames cut out, that you okay? You fell off the chair.
To the dog?
Yeah,
Yes.
she fell off the. So if you can get your flames cut out on the vinyl cutter and put them on, then you're okay. But the hard part is getting those flames there to mask off your base color to be able to do your ghost flames, right?
Right.
Yeah, just remember, whatever you do, you're going to be out of scale no matter what.
Yeah.
Because you'll never see it.
Okay,
there is a guy. Who was it? Oh, it wasn't Neiman. Oh, I can see his face. He does ghost flames on a lot of his stuff, and he actually did a video on it.
Yeah. Like if you watch diecast restorations, I mean, he does Hot Wheel cars, right? And he does this thing with vinyl cutters and everything else. I mean, he does pretty good on the 1/64 scale. I mean, they turn out pretty good. So I mean, if he can do it on a diecast Hot Wheels, I'm sure we could do it on.
24 scale. 24, 25.
The only problem is getting that damn Cricut. God damn, they're expensive.
I got 2 of them, 3 of them.
I wish.
Actually found one. Walmart had the same one my wife's got that I originally bought her. That was like I think they were like $300, and somebody had just cut the seal on the box, never even took the thing out, and they put it on the clearance aisle for $175.
I wish.
So bought it, and then I also bought her the little small, the little small Cricut that does the small stuff, which would be ideal for this.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's got all kind of stuff. I mean, as far as that goes. Matter of fact, all of her stuff is on this computer right here that I'm on.
Yeah, the guy from Diecast Restorations, he's Canadian.
Yeah. I actually he's the only diecast guy that I actually watch.
Yeah, I know. I kind of watched a couple others here and there once in a while, but he's the one I watched. Like I got his notifications up all the time. So
yeah, the other one's Aki Oshudo.
Yeah,
he did Hot Wheels.
Yeah, he's the one that cuts everything up.
Yeah,
he
cuts them.
Builds
makes the big time customs.
Yeah, for a small time. You got a tiny little Hot Wheels, and he cuts it up like we do on a 1/25 scale.
Yeah,
I
got a custom right
when
here.
I do my 49 Merc, I'll be making an attempt at doing some ghost flames.
Yeah, I'm gonna test them on something. I ain't testing them on nothing that I'm actually building. But I'm gonna test them out. That's actually a custom. It's just got wheels on it. That's all it is. It's got aluminum wheels on it.
Mark wants Mark wants to know what you're building on.
Don't you mean Mark Curb wants to know what I'm building on?
Yeah. You done asked.
Yeah, I'm working on the Fred Henry build.
Working on the truck.
Yeah.
My NASCAR truck.
NASCAR chassis with what year body you putting on that?
Well, it doesn't actually say, but it's roughly 77, 76.
Oh, okay.
GMC.
Right back. Get a beer.
Strong Angel. You want to go back to your chair now? You gonna stay on it, not fall off? She was sound asleep on her chair, and she rolled.
Woke her up.
Yeah, well, she fell off. Hit the floor. Oh, I'm doing the inner cage because the car cage is too low, right? Top bar is like the door bars. Goes like right through the middle of the window. So I had to cut those off and extend them all up. And that's what I'm working on at the moment.
Got a question, y'all. I know y'all have seen plenty of 55s. When you put the grill in here, is it supposed to be flush or does it stick out?
55?
Yeah.
Should be inset a little bit.
Yeah, I know it sets in a little bit, but it sets out as much as it does in, I believe. Is what I'm seeing anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is my Cameo here. I'll show it to you. I don't know exactly what you're asking, but it doesn't protrude out any, as you can see. I cut mine out.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really stick out from the body. It kind of set back a little.
Well, that's what I mean. It should be inset a bit.
Well, I mean,
it's inset just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
When I put mine in, it sticks out a little bit. Is what it does.
Yeah, because I cut the backing out of mine, so I don't know if that's going to be a difference.
See how that one does?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. That's probably as close as you're going to get it because it should be inset a little more.
And it could be because I cut the backing out of mine too.
Yeah, so the thickness is gone, so it's not hitting it like it was before.
Yeah, the louvers on this though, they're not. I know there's not enough of it there to be able to cut the back out of it, see through it.
Yeah, you would actually have to like cut the whole grill right out and put a metal one.
Yeah.
What is your sense of what was happening here?
Yeah, it doesn't do bad on the bottom. It just, to me, it sticks out a little bit too much on the top, right there by the hood.
Their most ship just suddenly sank by itself. Obviously, we know that.
Of course, and I didn't fit it in there either. I wished I could cut the back off of it, and it's be able to see through it.
On the grill for this truck, I mean, it's actually got a pretty heavy, like a thick bar to it, right, for the grill, wherever the hell it is. The hell's the grill? But I took the Dremel to mine at the back side of it, and I kept little bit until it was like almost thin enough I could see through. Then I took the knife and cleaned out the grill. Which is not in the box. Where the hell's the fucking grill?
Well, I've already put the actual. I've actually put the radiator and all in here, and that's what I was trying to do. Was trying to fit this in better than what it was.
Everybody understands that now the war is still close, and Kyiv is the obvious target for Russia, and we have to be on our watch.
It's sitting in there the way it's supposed to, but I just didn't think that the freaking grill was supposed to be sitting out. I thought it was supposed to sit in.
You have to go to bomb shelters when there's a possibility of Russian missiles.
Okay, so I'm missing the grill. Well, it wasn't that just lovely. Where the hell's the fucking grill?
There you go.
Spent all that time fucking making it.
I should have whittled it out, and I didn't.
Unfortunately for Ukraine, a better plan by Russia, but also
the wraps in.
Yeah, it can't be too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Curb.
Could be done sometimes.
On this, it's not set out.
Okay. Pills.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. I was just imitating it. I hear these. Somebody's got a car going by.
That's some sort of vibrator.
A paint shaker.
Ah,
I thought somebody had their studio in their bedroom and their wife was beside them.
Yeah. I'm mixing two so I can see which one matches the closest.
okay, now that's gonna bug the shit out of me. Where the hell's my freaking grill?
A little bit darker.
Yes, I need to get a goddamn microphone set up so I'm not tied down anymore.
Again, I don't need to know what's going on in your bedroom.
I'm
I
nowhere
don't
near
know
the bed.
why your microphone is going to tie you down in the bed, but you've actually your picture's a lot better than it normally is.
What, mine?
Yeah, your video.
Yeah, I probably got it focused in properly right now. I was playing with it when I was before the interview.
Whoa, playing with it.
I let it go. I let it go.
Well, it needed a washing.
Was that before or after you played with it?
Before. Can't have the dirtiness now, can I?
And then after?
What the hell? Well, I'm going to be looking for that damn thing all night until I find it.
That's what your wife said.
Yeah,
No,
normally.
that's what I have to say. What are you talking about, my wife? Shit.
Why, do you got the dicky dude?
Yeah.
He's got just a do.
Definitely.
Belly sticks out. Belly sticks out farther.
Yeah, belly definitely sticks out farther than the dick do. Yep.
Yeah. I've lost 5 inches on my waist since I moved back to Guelph. Or moved to Guelph. Could be the fact that there's nothing to do there and there's no food really to eat. It's all junk food.
Well, can't you cook it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got to go out and kill it first.
What's the problem?
I like his theory better. I got to go out and kill it first.
You don't sound like a meat killing kind of guy.
No, I like the fish. I wouldn't eat any of the fish around out of the Speed River though.
Yeah. You'd be better off eating the dirt.
I'll feed it to people, but I'm not eating it.
You'd be better off eating dirt. That's like trying to get fish out of the fucking Ottawa River, the Rideau Canal.
Exactly.
Just something you just don't want to do.
You can go fishing, just don't eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, catch and release.
When I was like 7, I almost freaking went into the river. I was on the shore. Freaking went fishing with the uncle, and here I catch this goddamn freaking 25, 30-pound freaking mud tote. The damn thing near dragged me in. Uncle had to grab a hold of me. Pull the fish in and me at the same time. It was that freaking big.
The fuck's this go? So this sits like this.
Oh, you're giving me a hard time, you bastard. Once I get these two freaking door window bars set in, then I shouldn't have a freaking problem. Just to get everything sitting where it needs to and have it stay.
Ah, there we go.
Police charges both his lawyer and wife denied. The arrest came just hours after CNN aired an interview. Kramer's wife is Yevgenia Kramer. I wonder if you could start by telling us about what the
Jacob is in one of the Moscow detention centers, and we are able, thankfully, to sleep every day. It's one whole day. So keeps in good spirits as he always does, and he asks not to sleep. He said that we will somehow make it through, even if it takes longer, even if it's harder than ever anticipated. Let me ask
Right.
In today's Russia, you cannot be sure. In today's Russia, it very often happens that cases, that charges against opposition activists are piled up against them while they're serving the existing sentence. New charges appear out of nowhere because the authorities just come up with something new and then throw it at them again and again. So, no, I think at the end of the days, he will be released and will be able to come to us. But I hope, of course, this will be the case.
There have been politicians in the United States, politicians here in Canada. Do you believe that that could assist him as agents?
I believe that,
Damn, this thing looks like it's got an eject button in it.
The James Bond version.
What they look like.
Okay, that's 20. Where's 19? There's only like 25 parts on this whole thing. Now, where do you think he could find the number?
Oh, 25 whole parts. It ain't built yet?
You bitch and complain about what you got to build? You should try building one of these.
With 25 parts?
Yeah. Look how small, big they are.
That's just the interior parts.
Yeah, I got 25 parts on my interior.
Yep. And the scale
in the seats.
And the scale of this is not 124. It's 28 millimeter.
Poor things.
I know.
All them parts. What are you going to do with yourself?
Same thing that Mark was doing before he was interviewing.
I don't need to know about that.
Yeah, so he's going to play with his cam. He's gonna play with his cam.
Mike, never mind.
Yeah, it's a bit much information.
Well, you know, helps with the income. Oh, I thought you meant play on cam. Sorry.
Either way, whatever works.
Hey.
Okay.
I will say this: if I ever get this thing together, it's gonna be freaking.
Yeah, they're fucking sweet kits when they go together.
I wanted a Pagani kit, but
Oh
then
no, you don't want that thing.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the videos.
What the
I
blue?
watched Scale Down Custom do his, and then I watched Scale Model Channel do his, and he had problems. I'm like, yeah, if you had problems, I know I ain't doing it.
I was looking at getting the blue one, not the silver one.
They're both garbage.
No, they're very good kits. The only problem becomes
final assembly.
Yeah, you don't. You have to understand. Do you want it up or down? It says that the scissor doors work. No.
No, you got an option to either build it up or build it down.
Exactly. Just realize that when you go in, it tells you that the option is that you can open and close all the time. The answer is no. No, you can't.
Well,
until you're stupid.
You're stupid. Scale Model Channel and Scale Down Customs, both when they build them, none of the body panels are the Pagani, the newest kit.
Mm-hmm.
None of the body panels fit together. None of them.
That's why you build it totally open. A Pagani opens at the front, the back, and the doors. You see all your details. Just remember, you'll see all the details. That's all.
Because if I could have one supercar to pick from to choose, it would be a Pagani.
Oh, they're sweet.
But you know, if it was my choice, but and that's why I would love to do a model of one. But then when I saw them two build, and I was like, my God, and seriously talented builders, and they can't get the damn things to go together.
See, I've got the Nissan R390 GT1 coming.
That's a good kit. Goes together like a dream.
Oh, it'd be the first type of race car like that I built. So,
yeah, that to me, a kit is a dream. So there's a GT1 that they make.
Sorry?
They have a GT1 that's really good too.
I like the look of it and everything else, but you know, I've never built that style of car, so.
Oh, you
I'll tell you what.
You'll
try it out.
build it.
Yeah, I just figured, like, what the hell? I'll try it out, see what I like, you know. Since I had a bitch of other freaking Tamiya kit, that 132 scale or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, that kit had to be something that was
somebody else's,
a mold that they purchased.
Which one is it?
That was that 1/3 small scale group build he done.
Yeah, it was like a little tiny Jeep. It's the
135.
The British Air, I think it is. British Air Special Air or whatever it is. Yeah, it's got the two guys in it, and then like the fuel tanks all over it, like the jerry cans all over it, and no nothing. Yeah, that thing was just.
That's a 1970s kit.
Yeah, extreme flash on it and everything else, and nothing wanted to fit right. And it's like, what the frick? If this is a Tamiya kit, I don't want a goddamn Tamiya kit.
Yeah, but that's a 1970s Tamiya kit.
Yeah, I figured, well, I'll give it a try. Everybody says that Tamiya is like freaking, they 98% of them fit together awesome, and they're great
You
kits.
definitely had one of the 2% kits.
Yeah. So I thought, well, I'll try it and see if I have a bitch of time with this. Well, then to me it can go to hell.
Yeah, I can tell you that's not normal for Tamiya at all. That's normal for
as much
AMT.
as I thought.
Yeah, that's an AMT.
For as much as I fought with that little Jeep and the fitment and the flash on it, I do way better with an AMT kit. Like, I have no problems with AMT at all. I do pretty good with it. I'm gonna get some of that. What is it, Mr. Surf 500 or whatever? I'm gonna pick some of that up.
Are you building a tank?
No, they say it's actually fairly good for filling in like little gaps and stuff.
Oh, it is. I just wondered because that's what we use for texture on tanks.
Well, it's just things like this where I've cut the box. I cut a 1/4 inch off the end of the box and glued it to the body. I'm trying to fill in all these door seams, like the door lines and stuff, because it's supposed to be flat sheet metal, right? So I figured, well, I've got it pretty close now, but I think something like that would probably.
Mark, you're an old automotive guy. Bondo glazing putty.
Yep, I use that too. But sometimes you just need that tiny little bit, right? And how do you mix up that tiny little bit?
No, I'm not talking about two. I'm not talking about a 2-part.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Bondo glazing putty.
Yeah, the red stuff. I've got some here somewhere. I use that too. I figured, hey, what the hell? I'll try it, See what it's like, see what it does. I like trying different things, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll pick up that.
This one's gonna set out a little bit too, Terry. I'm sitting there trying to whittle on it to get it to where it'll fit in there a little bit better, but it's gonna sit in there. It's gonna set out a little bit.
I don't know if I'll pick up and try the 1000 or anything, but
I
won't try the 5.
That's just primer.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I use
1500 for your car. 1500 is what you want for primer.
Well, right now I'm using that. What the hell is it called? Cinetex or whatever. I can't think of the name of it.
I did a Rusty Wallace NASCAR in black and a BMW in black, and I used the 1500 black primer and just clear coated. That's how smooth it is. No, I use their clear coat.
This one's silver sealer, so this truck is getting the silver sealer and then the black candy over top of that. So,
okay, why are you being such a cunt? Yes, I said that out loud.
Not loud enough.
Okay. Who are you talking to? Myself.
Why are you calling yourself a cunt?
Because this fucking thing keeps coming out. It's like one part.
So you're calling yourself a cunt.
You haven't sent me an email yet, have you, Andrew?
No. Am I supposed to?
Well, unless you don't want a shop card.
I don't want a shop card.
Okay.
Nothing personal against shop cards, but I went through that when they first started doing it, and then I went and made myself a shop brochure.
A brochure?
Yeah, I did, because I couldn't decide which one to make, so I put like 12 models on a brochure. It actually costs less than shop cards. And I used them for purposes like for selling and...
Yeah, because this is mine here, right?
One sec.
That's my shop card.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the back side of it.
Oh, I've seen the backside one version before.
How'd that fucking go?
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how this fucking thing fits on.
Oh, this goes way down there.
10 after 10 already.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
I'm not going to stream long tonight. I'm fucking tired.
Oh, it's 10 after 9 here. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You're an hour behind me yet, so you're still good.
I'll always be behind you.
Oh, I
be
hope
scared.
So.
Okay. There's no way that's supposed to go like that.
I also wear my gun holster backwards, so it seems to fire backwards at times.
Good, that just makes it easier for me to take it out.
No, I said I wear it backwards.
I know. That just makes it easier for me to get at it.
Not sure how. You'd have to
I'll
pull
figure
it
it.
forwards.
Curb's in the back room, Brian. He says he is anyway.
It's not in his back.
Okay, why are you being such a see you on
At least
Thursday?
we got more. I got more resin in, so now I can continue on printing that dragon too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So I can print the rest of this base off and get that going. This thing's going to be huge. Here. That's a 124 scale. Here's 1/4 of the base of that dragon. It just kind of shows you how big this base is.
Yeah. Oh.
I figure it's probably going to take about 3 bottles of resin.
Holy crap. Then you got to paint it and detail it.
Well, that's fine. That's easy. That's the easy part because most of the base colors would be airbrushed on, and then the final detail will take the longest. But I've been going through the my D&D Monsters manual, looking at the different dragons that are in there. The chrome dragon, gold dragon, silver dragon, cloud dragon.
Like Curb.
Thinking, well, which one do I want to build?
Hope you ain't been sitting there long.
Don't worry about it. I've been saying digging all along anyway. I was just going to say to Mark, just use stretch screw to fill that gap in.
What's that?
Use stretched screw to fill the gap in.
Oh, I got made some of that sprue glue.
Yeah, that stuff isn't. It will shrink over time.
It didn't shrink. It's a bitch to fucking sand.
Oh.
Yeah, because it actually turns into. It's not plastic anymore.
No. So I didn't. I used it on it here once. That's why you see the tan. And I'm like, holy fuck, this shit's a bitch to sand.
Yeah. See, when you stretch the screw, you can get it nice and thin.
Yeah.
If it's too thin, you just go further on up the line where it starts to stretch, and you can find it where it's a little bit thicker to fill that gap. And then what I usually do is use lacquer thinner and put a little bit on that, a little bit on what I'm filling up, and just push it in there.
Yeah. See, I tried doing some of that like Night Shift does. He uses the Tamiya gray putty.
Yeah.
Putty, and he's out. I tried doing that, and I don't know, I just couldn't get it right. It probably just takes a little bit of practice to get it to the right consistency.
I've never used it, so I don't know. But that's what I use to glue all my models together now is lacquer thinner.
Lacquer thinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing you can actually use, which is just as good, if not better, and cheaper, is instead of Tamiya extra thin, use Tamiya airbrush cleaner.
Oh yeah.
Airbrush cleaner?
Yeah, the difference in the recipe is 1%.
No shit.
Yep.
I've seen people build models using acetone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. It'll melt the shit out of them.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It melts it together, right?
Yeah.
It's almost
Yeah,
like
what-
using this. It's almost like using this stuff, the Weld On 3.
No, yeah.
It does the same thing. Evaporates real fast, but it melts and turns two pieces of plastic into one.
Yeah, right.
Because that's what Adam Savage uses too when he does a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
his scratch build.
I use super glue quite a bit, but you know what I find about something that's been glued together with super glue?
Falls apart.
Well, if you drop it on the floor, it explodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like the parts, because the parts aren't, the plastic isn't melted, right? So
No,
it's
they're
kind of
just-
a good thing in a way because there's less chance of the part actually breaking.
Figure builders, we use super glue to use as tack
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
because
I'll
you can break it apart.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing. I'll tack it together. If I got to change it, well, it pops apart. And then once I get it to that point, I'll tack it together again. Yeah, it's good. And then I'll run my glue on it.
Oh.
What am I looking for here? I got to order some more styrene rod too.
Where'd you order that from?
It's usually either Sunward or Hobby Wholesale.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I just ordered a little bit from Scott there a couple weeks ago.
Sunward, you get it all the way from Toronto?
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Isn't there?
No, Scott's expensive.
Isn't there a guy like Scott?
Yeah, Scott is expensive. Yeah.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I paid. Oh, geez, I can't remember. I think I paid $5.98 or something for a package.
Yeah. What's your
that's
shipping?
Oh well, plus the shipping. That's right, plus the tax.
Yeah.
But then I've been buying.
What's Scott's shipping price?
Yeah, well, getting Car Model magazine from him, and like he charges like $15 for the magazine, and then by the time I get it shipped here, it's costing me about $22.
Yeah, and see, like Sunward, doesn't matter what you order, it's like $12.99 for shipping. But in Edmonton, Hobby Wholesale, it's only $9.99 shipping.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's cheap. So it's like, well, okay, I'm still supporting Canadian companies, but
yeah.
Well, that's when I heard you were saying. Yeah, when you order something all the way from Toronto out west, holy shit.
How's that look?
Yeah, it's looking good.
Looks like a 55 Chevy.
The grill is glued in.
Yeah, no, Hobby Wholesale.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the truck. Yeah, I must check out that Hobby Wholesale.
Yeah. Hobby Wholesale in Edmonton.
Yeah.
And like I said, I mean, it's cheap and usually within, I don't know, seven business days or so, 7-8 business days.
Oh, yeah.
To get my stuff. Sunward's about the same. Well,
yeah.
Sunward's a little quicker usually.
Hey, Kevin Connors.
You're not in a rush. What the hell's the difference?
Well, yeah. I mean, what's the difference if you order it from the States then?
Well, that's a big difference. Shipping. But I get the guy who picks stuff up for me in Bangor. The guy that picks the orders up.
Yeah.
Check out Wheels and Wings too, because they may not have a big presence on their website, but you could just call them.
Yeah.
They're trying to get the website up and running, but they're having some issues. And they got way more than Sunward does.
Well, I try to keep the money in Canada, right? But I mean, it's inevitable you're going to order.
Downtown Toronto. Wheels and Wings, the only hobby store you'll find in North America that sells nothing but plastic models. No trains, no RC, just plastic. That's it.
See, with my RC cars, I used to go to Hobby Wholesale all the time when I lived in Alberta, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's nothing against the states, but I mean, everybody does their same thing, right? They try to keep the money in their own country, right?
Well,
support the people here, kind of thing, right? The mom and pops. I mean, if you don't support them, they go away.
well, that's kind of like Scott, you know. I mean, I only support him if I can't get it anywhere else.
But sometimes, it's the fact too that if you start charging too much, nobody's going to buy it from you, and you're
Well, that's right.
basically putting yourself out of business. Is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just like these kits that are going up to $32 and $36.
Oh, that's not going to stop anybody from buying kits.
Well, that's pushing it up here, you know.
I know, but that's still not going to stop. That's not what stops people from buying kits.
Well,
What stops buying kits is they're garbage. No AMT old Rebel kit from the 60s, 70s, early 80s should be on the market anymore. It's get it, replace it, remold, do new molds, do whatever.
Yeah.
We all know that they're garbage kits.
And they still get bought.
Exactly. That's the problem. They still get bought.
Because there's nothing else to take its place.
And they know it.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people that are our age, you know, they don't mind those kits.
But that's because they
There's
don't
nothing else
know
better.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
They've got to the, or actually, no, it's not that they don't know better. They've got to the point where they're like, oh, fuck, I give up.
Oh, I've never been like that.
You give up and go, fuck,
Yeah.
fine. It's
No, if I see it and I like it, I buy it. You know.
Yeah, we all like the box, but what's inside the box counts.
You know, most of the stuff that's inside the box from AMT or MPC or whoever, I've got it anyway. So
Sometimes getting into the box is what gets you into trouble.
Well, that is all the new box design and the new deco sheet that comes out, you know, and the new, you know,
That's not what I was talking about.
printed tires, you know, the stuff that nobody else is doing.
But the model is still the piece of crap that it was before.
Well, that's your opinion.
Oh, come on.
That's why if I find a crap model,
are shit.
Okay,
they are what they are.
Yeah, if I find a crap model and it's being a bitch to build, well, now it's time to customize, cut the fucker apart and freaking build it the way I want it.
Yeah, but you gotta understand.
If it's going to give me that much trouble to put it together, I might as well just tear it apart
and
and
about
freaking.
what you and I do. It's the new guy, the new older guy coming in.
Oh
going,
yeah, for sure.
You know, he gets a piece of shit kit. All of a sudden, it's like I don't want to build it.
Yeah,
anymore.
you're absolutely right about that. The new guy.
I mean, even me, the experienced guy, I've got some experience, and here, the first time I do a Tamiya kit, and I mean, it damn near turned me right the hell off. And it's like,
yeah, but
I've got the smarts to say, okay, let's try one more and see what happens.
Yeah,
but I mean, that one kit damn near turned me off of Tamiya just because it was a shit kit. So
well, it's actually an old toy. That's the thing.
So it's
that's
just that fact that
that's an old toy that they had.
Yeah, but even still, I mean, it was just that one. Expecting, everybody says Tamiya is good. Tamiya is good. I get this Tamiya, and it's like, well, what the hell is this garbage? It was almost at that point. It's like, well, you know what? That's the way it is. I don't want it. I don't want Tamiya. But I'm a nice enough guy, and I say, well, let's try one more and see what happens. And if that one turns out to be shit, well, see you later. I'll stick to my AMT. At least
Well,
I know there's.
Trust me, you
I
just
know-
had the unluck of the draw.
Yeah, it's a good way of putting it. The unluck of the draw.
At least if I do an AMT, I know the kit is shit, and so I know what to expect. I'm not expecting this freaking all hail Grace Carve Tamiya,
okay,
and turn out to be shit.
Well, I'll
I
tell
know
you this. I've got a MPC kit right here, and I can tell you it's a piece of shit because I done already tried to put the motor together, and it doesn't go together at all.
I find with MPC, like they're in a sense a garbage kit, but at the same time, I think what it is it's such a loose fitting kit.
Yeah,
Everything is so loose. The
gapping.
gaps are, everything is so loose fitting. And I think that's what makes it a shit kit.
Yep.
But if you can get past that loose fit, it's actually not bad. Whereas AMT, actually lately,
that's what she
any of the
said,
AMTs I've done are actually pretty damn good.
That's because
the
what they're
AMT
doing nowadays is taking the best of the AMT, Lindbergh, NPC line.
Decal that goes on
Round
there?
two changes the boxes and makes those AMT kits instead of a MPC.
Yeah.
But originally, if you go back through the history, it's an MPC kit.
Good God.
Oh, who loves
Fuck
me?
that decal. Hey, Rick.
I hear what you're saying.
You're saying what?
I actually had no idea. All I heard was whispering.
My
What
downfall
question
is
do you
trying to
have,
make,
Josh?
my downfall is trying to make everything fit too nicely. And when I do that, a lot of times it'll break things because you got to force a few things to get it to fit the way you're trying to get
Who's
it to
putting the
fit.
Warhammer stuff together? That would be Andrew, Aries Styrene.
And by the way, it's Age of Sigmar. But good try. Yeah, Warhammer is. I have Warhammer lying around here, but no.
Yeah, he's a little bit of everything.
Can you open this picture that I just posted? Is that impossible?
No, I can't.
Okay.
You have to share it.
Yeah, you have to put it up on the screen.
Right. I forget. It's been a while since I did that. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that.
He likes Age of Sigmar, Andrew.
Oh, sorry.
I know you can't see the chat, so.
Oh, I can. Actually, I can now. I actually wasn't watching chat.
Oh.
I'm like going crazy trying to put a piece together.
How can you watch chat now? I thought you used to do it on your phone.
I've never been on my phone.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I'm usually doing this here or on my computer, laptop.
Oh.
I found this Citadel mat and it rolls up. So I was like, oh, that's sweet. I can take that, just put it in my suitcase.
Shit.
Am I going crazy? Like,
Okay, so share.
this will probably look like shit, Josh, but this is, there you go.
Hang on. Let me make you big.
Looks pretty good.
Pretty wild looking.
Cool.
Don't want to meet that in a dark space.
No, you wouldn't.
All right.
I got to figure out how to transport it. Maybe I'll do a video on it. Definitely got to photograph it. I'll send you a picture later, Josh.
Jeez. I'm going to get that to share.
Am I doing this backwards or something? Oh, maybe it goes like...
Damn.
There. That new little notch is where the skull goes.
Okay, something's going on here. Yeah.
I know it's Easter, so all you Monty Python guys, we should all be singing Life's a Piece of Shit when you think of it.
Okay, when I go to share, it says share screen.
Right.
But when I click on the share screen, the picture disappears.
Yeah, I've never done it. Mark has done it.
I've done it before. But every time I go to work and go up there, I got the picture and I click on share and it says slides, video file, or share screen. I don't have any slides. If I get a file from my computer, I don't want a slide.
That is freaking sick.
What?
How this goes together and how you see the dash in this car.
Yep. Those models are worth every penny you pay for them.
That's the dash, but yet this is the firewall like section. Of course, the motor's in the back. So I mean, that is just fucking awesome.
Yeah, and as long as you don't tint your front window or your side windows, I should say, if you don't tint them, then the light will show through.
No, I don't plan on tinting them.
Jeez.
Hey, Josh.
All that light, just shine it from the side, and there you go.
Unfortunately, you just don't see all the interior work very well.
How's it going, fellas?
What's going on, buddy?
Not a whole lot. What's up?
Yeah.
You guys into this evening?
Oh, arguing with a model kit.
I hear you.
That argument at that.
What's that?
We just got back from
it too.
We just got back from Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge for the day, and
oh yeah,
where the fuck is that?
We went out there and took the kids to the aquarium and out to the Titanic Museum and all that stuff. And went and visited the Wax Museum, Car Museum. I was on the road when I was trying to get in earlier. I was going to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to let you guys know that I'd be on a little late, but
well, I ain't going to be on a whole heck of a lot longer myself. I'm tired as hell.
I hear you, man. I've been going nonstop all day today.
I feel like that for the last week and a half.
Oh no! Turn off the
Hey,
engine.
Johnny.
I haven't really had any bench time this week, so this B-52 is still where I left off with it last week.
I feel that. I ain't had no bench time in almost a week and a half. We got hit by lightning.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've been dealing with all that insurance, and I done made 2 trips to Best Buy this week, and I've spent $4,500 I've spent at Best Buy in the last 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, somebody said your house got struck by lightning and fried all of your electronics.
Yeah, fried all of my electronics.
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
You don't run in surge protecting and stuff like that, or?
I have surge protectors. It came in through the cable.
Oh shit!
Don't you just hate that?
There's
and,
no
and even the stuff that was on surge protectors that like my mom's computer and her printer, they were taken completely out and were on surge protectors and was on Wi-Fi.
Move that thing out of my way.
I only completely lost one TV, and that was the one in the bedroom. Everything, all the other TVs, the HDMI ports were taken
Addie.
Get him, Daddy.
They've been wide open all day, man.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take the dog outside and everything else. So,
okay, Mark.
But thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
yep. And,
absolutely.
With everything that's been going on,
Mark.
With everything that's been going on, I haven't been working on models much with that freaking shelf coming down, new puppy, and everything else that's been going on. So, trying to get back in, get another video out as soon as I can. So,
all right.
We'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man. Be good.
Take it easy, man. Oh, goodness.
It took out my custom PC, the modem, the router.
Holy shit.
Well, it took out the Ethernet controller on the motherboard of my custom PC. Completely took out my mom's computer, my mom's printer, our bedroom TV, 2 cable boxes, and the other 3 TVs, the HDMI ports. And now I just found out my mom's I was putting her new TV in and was getting ready to hook up her ancient VHS/DVD player.
Oh, Jesus.
Hell yeah.
That was taken out.
I knew you couldn't say that with a straight face.
and then I got 2 security cameras that were taken out. So yeah, we got. Where
are you at? You come down here now. See a VHS player.
Yeah, a VHS player. Believe it or not.
Damn.
I don't even think any of the tapes work anymore.
It wouldn't be surprising with as old as that shit is.
Some of that stuff's got value sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Bella used to collect that kind of shit, and you'd be surprised what people pay money for. Like some rapper dies, and you get some of his old tapes that he would have put out. Man, they're worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Okay, super glue this on the base, and then Brian can stop bugging me because it's built. There, look, I built something on camera.
I just texted Fred some pictures of the interior together and in the chassis.
Yeah.
And I said, that's what a glue kit looks like. There's Miguel.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
What's up, man? How's it going?
How's it going?
Pretty good, man.
I'm all right.
Boy, we're getting the band together tonight.
What's that?
I said, we're getting the band together tonight.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good, buddy.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
How did the print come out?
It came out great. I just need your address. Here they are. Let me change my camera.
My email address is on my channel. Yeah, that's badass, brother.
Deep dish rallies. That is fucking sick.
Yes, sir.
Let me pull them out of here.
Awesome, dude.
Awesome. I threw in some extra stuff in here because I printed them multiple times, like fine tuning the prints.
Yeah.
So I had some extra parts, and I just threw them in here for you. Just a couple extra tires and wheels. But so,
will we get in trouble for telling him the address on here, Brian?
I can go to your channel and get it.
Well, I mean, I'll have to send it to you.
Yeah, I'll send you.
I don't care that people's got it.
There'd be a lot of people that's got it. That's that's up to you. You can give them an address.
Well, I mean, they can send shop cards if they want to.
I give them an email address if I was you, but that's just me.
All right. So here's the regular.
Yep.
I mean, there's the center.
Yep.
And then let me get that straight in there.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
The wheel. Here's the beauty ring.
Yeah.
That's gonna make it so easy to detail. Oh my god, that's gonna make it so easy to detail.
Yeah, you can paint each individual piece and put it in there and glue it in.
Yeah.
So you could do like
the rally wheels are gray.
You could do the wheels like a body color, and then the ring and the cap. What do you call it? Chrome,
brushed aluminum or chrome.
Yeah, chrome or whatever.
The beauty ring is generally stainless.
Yep.
So and then
awesome,
the wheel comes
out
of there.
What the deep dish looks like.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
That's freaking sick.
That is freaking awesome, brother. Got the MT,
and then you got the sections of the tire that are raised for paint.
Yep,
paint white.
Yep. Yeah, it's got an MT on it. You can't see it. It's an MT
and the rotational stripe.
Yeah, the rotational stripe. Yeah,
and then the MT there. See if I can get it an angle so you can kind of get an idea of how raised it is.
Yeah, that's cool. I can see.
Trying to get it in the light here.
Yeah.
But same thing with these. The ring is separate.
Center cap.
The cap is separate.
Cool.
And I made them just a little bit loose so that it's a better fit when you have paint on them.
Yep. That'll work.
I mean, that wheel just comes right out of there.
That'll work, brother. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate it.
Yep, but they're ready to go. So I'll send you an email and get your shipping address, and I'll send them off to you.
Yep, you send it to me, and I'll send you an address right back. So it won't take long. You get that. But the email address is in the about on my channel. I'm sitting here trying to work on a drive shaft for this 55. I'm trying to use some aluminum tubing.
Here's my chassis for Fred's car.
Here, baby.
Man, that is awesome.
Yeah.
That is freaking awesome.
I don't know. Do you expect me to stop everything I'm doing and cater to you?
And what's that? What body is that going? I'm just going to ask you what body it's going to have on it. What?
That. I love it.
Oh, okay.
Badass. The one Frizzo's had on his for a while. I love them back wheels. Them wheels are badass. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
This is going to be a 3D printable kit that I'm going to be selling on my site. You will be able, if you 3D print, you'll be able to print every piece of this.
That is cool,
including the body, and the. I haven't test printed it yet, but the radiator, I custom made this radiator, and it's got the actual fins.
Wow!
Holy
so
crap!
We'll see how it prints. I don't know. And then it'll have the fan on the back. I need to pretty this fan up. It's a little bit basic right now, but I got the fan in there, electric fan, headlights.
Yeah, that's freaking sick.
I'm still working on the suspension stuff. I mean, right now I've got I custom did this, or I made this axle custom, and these hubs are custom. Why is that?
Yeah, that axle is that smooth axle like that. That is freaking cool as hell.
Yeah, that's customized. So if I need to, I can take it and, like, if I want to lower it, I
lower it some, yeah.
Shorten it up a little bit,
or I can raise it, or whatever I need to do. Still working on the front end here. The back end is getting pretty close. This is an axle. I did this from scratch. I did everything here from scratch. Everything.
That's cool. Fuel cell, optimal batteries.
Yep. You can see I got power lines running here.
Are you going to print that as individual pieces, or are you going to print it as a chassis?
I have to do some test prints to see how it turns out.
Yeah.
I may have to separate it to get the prints right, but we'll, depending on how it turns out.
Yeah, I actually bought some of those Optima batteries.
The Optima batteries will be separate.
Okay.
But I mean, as far as the frame goes.
Yeah. See how it prints it out.
Yeah. Because it's all separate pieces.
Yeah, I got you. I see it. Yep.
So if I can get it to print well, then I'll keep it as one piece. Do some funny headers there.
That is cool. That's that 632, ain't it?
No, this is a Hemi. This one is Frank wanted a Hemi in it.
Oh, okay.
He asked for a Hemi, so he gets a Hemi. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do one with a 632.
Yeah.
I'll probably do one with the new Coyote as well.
I got you. Were you able to get that render of that Camaro finished?
I haven't touched it. I've been doing so much other stuff that I haven't even touched it.
It ain't no big deal, bro.
Where a white crayon is?
No.
It is not.
And we were talking about DeBerti the other day. So I spent a few minutes. I'll show you this here.
Yeah, I've been looking at that because Frizzo's had it on. Every time he comes, he puts a video up. That's what's on it.
So here's the DeBerti Tacoma.
The performance truck. That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna test some different colors though. I started with an orange.
I don't think the orange is bad.
Yeah,
but
not
it
too bad.
probably if you went with like a medium blue, metallic blue, and then do the caliber red, a little bit darker than that. I'd go a little bit darker if it's got a little darker than that. Yeah, like that right there, like that.
You said red calipers?
Yep.
I need to go get a beer.
Miguel knows better than getting on here and start showing this stuff because me and him starts talking about colors and all this other stuff. And that's what I'm talking about. Put the brushed aluminum on them. Yep.
Oh yeah.
That looked awesome.
I'll switch that here in a sec.
Yep.
Jesus. Right.
All right, so red there, and then here we'll make that aluminum.
Yep. Yeah, make the insert one color, and there you go.
Why is that doing that? Oh, there's two wheels in there. What the hell?
Two wheels in there. Probably the one for the other side, remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember we had that same issue last week. It did it.
Yep. All right. So try this again. We want the center be red.
Let's see, 160.
All right. Like that?
That looks good, man. That back wheel solid rim.
Oh yeah.
That front looks good. And if it even come down to it and it was too much red there in the center, you could change those calibers to yellow. Make them stand out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean. Oh, see, now this is doing it too.
Yeah, you probably got two wheels there again.
Sure enough.
You just been working too much on a computer. That's what it is. Too much work.
Oh, I bet I know what's going on. Yep, that's what it was. Okay, cool.
Hey, babe. Do me a favor, would you bring me one of them feel good liquids?
One of them Dr. Feel Goods.
One of those Dr. Feel Goods.
what I'm talking about. I don't have any of those here. I have some of those in the big bottle or in the little bottle with the the green box. I have a strawberry base to go in it. But the wife, she ain't never made any of it.
It's been one busy ass day.
Well, I hadn't started working on anything till I actually got on here with Brian and I pulled 55 down. I got the grill in it. I've got the dry shaft almost completed other than having to paint it.
Yeah. This one right here's for you fellas.
Man, that looks good. The freaking red inserts and that red roll cage in that thing. Man. I'd buy it. I'd buy it.
So
he keeps it up. I'm gonna buy it.
Well, the bad thing is he knows what look. The
He
man
knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. He's selling stuff while he's sitting there putting colors on. You know that, Miguel, right? He's laughing at us. He'll sell more stuff to the guys he's dealing with on freaking live chat. Probably, I don't know. He's gonna sell a bunch of stuff. That's all I'm telling. Ain't no doubt.
Andrew.
Yo.
Get the word out for him though.
Did you buy stuff from my site?
No.
Somebody named Andrew did.
I haven't been to your site yet. Your site scares me.
I got my first order was somebody named Andrew, and I have no idea who it was.
No. Your site.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend that much money on that stuff, and then I'm gonna have to pay just as much to get it shipped here.
We're gonna be doing figures and stuff too. So I know you like the dragon. So
Andrew's pecker just got hard.
I think it did.
I did a 6-inch.
You took a picture of my 6-inch?
A 6-inch model of the Alien Queen.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it turned out really fucking sweet. Sorry for my language.
What am I to you?
It's just words. Words here.
And I started working on something tonight. I'm going to post a video here in the next week or two. I'm going to be setting up me and the guys that run Hobbyworks, we're going to be setting up and hosting an online show, an online model show.
Oh, that's cool.
So it started out with an idea that I wanted to do a buddy build. Or I'm sorry, not a buddy build, a group build. And that escalated into, it's going to be like an online model show. And this first year, we're going to limit it to the parameters that we're going to be the group build, which is large scale. So we're going to do a large scale group build. Submissions can be anything larger than 20th scale. So like 18th scale and larger. But what we're going to do is I'm actually putting up prizes. First place is going to be $500. Second place will be $300, and third place will be $200. And then we'll have
$500. Put it towards my shipping.
We'll have other prizes. We're going to try to get sponsors. So we're going to try to get I don't know if we can get sponsors to donate kits and stuff like that. But we're actually going to have. I'm gonna put up the judging criteria so that everybody knows ahead of time what the judging criteria will be, and the entrants, the people who enter, are going to be the judges.
Cool.
So we'll whenever the completion date is, if you submitted an entry, you get to vote on the entrant, or you get to vote on everything. And we also thought I think what we're going to do is also let people pay for the right to vote. So you can, if you want to pitch in like $5 or whatever we decide it's going to be, you can actually vote. You can become a judge, and then that money will go 100% to the pot for the winners.
That's interesting. I like that.
Still flushing out all the ideas, but next week or two I'll have something posted up, and we'll see where it goes. But yeah, I mean, I love going to the model shows, but you know, I can only go to the local ones. There's no big ones around me, and I don't want to fly across the country just to go to a model show.
It won't be long. You won't have to worry about all that, Miguel.
Come to Acme?
I wish I could, but
yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
You hear what I said?
You hear what I said? Either.
I heard you.
It ain't gonna be long, Miguel. You ain't gonna have to worry about it. You'll be able to fly where you want to.
Yeah, soon as you open up supply for people on your website that don't have the ability to print, and start selling pre-printed parts, you're gonna be set.
Yeah, I put a thing up on the site now that says if you need something printed, you know, just let me know and we'll print it for you. But the problem with the printing stuff is, like, if let's say I do a set of wheels, it takes me an hour, 2 hours, whatever, however long to make a set of wheels. I put them up on the site, and then I can sell those forever. I don't have to do anything else except collect the money.
Right.
If I sell printed wheels, then every time somebody buys one set, I have to spend, you know, an hour, 2, 3 hours printing it, packaging it, shipping it, quality control, reprints, you know, all of that. So it's definitely more time consuming, which is why we want to get digital stuff going first. So then at least we have.
Well, you can always charge extra too for, you know, we'll print it.
Yep, custom printing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could always charge, you know, damn near double the
it's not
price.
going to be the same price. The printing stuff will have the printed stuff will have a different price. But Johnny says, Miguel, did you ever get the police motorcycle sent out? Are you talking about the Boxing Day thing? You must be, because that's the Heller kit. No, I haven't sent anything. I've talked to Mike, who I gave the kits to several times for his Boxing Day giveaway, and he has yet to give me addresses to send these kits to. I honestly don't know who won what. So he's supposed to be getting with me. I've asked him several times. And, you know, I don't know if he's just busy or what, but have you talked to Mike about that, about his giveaway? And I don't have any plans for any figures yet, Johnny, as far as I don't know what we're going to be doing. I just know we're going to be doing stuff. My son is interested in Warhammer, so we're definitely going to be doing like Warhammer style figures, excuse me. I don't want a cease and desist letter arriving in my mail. But I still have this stack of kits that I donated sitting next to me. I'm waiting to be sent out. I have no idea where they go or who they go to. As you can see, they're sitting right there. All of those are the kits that I donated. Just waiting to be sent out. He hasn't said anything to me, and I don't, maybe I missed it. I don't know. I'll have to check. I've been waiting. I've asked him multiple times. I'll look. But if he did, I'll send it out this week. But I don't think he sent me. anything.
Miguel, when you send me those wheels, send me a shop card too.
Okay, I will.
Oh, Jack, be quiet. Sorry, that's the dog. I'll be back in a minute.
Okie doke.
Oh, goodness. Hey, baby. I'll tell everybody hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
What's your email address, Miguel? He said he'd pass it on.
Mike has my email address. It's Miguel at hobbyworks.com or Miguel DH98. Miguel DH98 at Gmail. But Mike has it. He's got my address.
So there's that.
I sent him an email on February 26th. I said, hope this finds you well. I've been under the weather for a couple weeks, but I'm kicking again back at the bench. Haven't heard from you in a bit, so I wanted to check in. I still have these kits waiting to be shipped, not in a rush. Just wanted to make sure you weren't waiting on me for anything. Let me know what the plan is. I'll do whatever I can. And that was on February 26th. And I haven't heard from him since.
Well, that ain't no good.
Regarding this.
Yeah.
Well, I'll send him a message again, and I'll find out what the deal is.
Got our gear bay doors on the B-52.
It's coming along.
She's almost ready to get going for body work and seam line removal, and then I can glue the canopy in, get the fans on the front of the engines airbrushed, and then close the engines up and get the engines hung, and start with primer. I got a lot of filler work to do though. This thing's got a lot of seam lines to take care of.
I put some magnets in my front end for the Nova build that I'm working on. But I used small ones, and they're not super strong. They're like just barely strong enough to hold it in there.
So you can remove the front clip.
Yeah.
You know, Miguel, I don't know if you got you've got the option of a hobby shop around.
Yeah.
They should be able to order you some micro magnets.
I have them.
Do you? Okay.
I have tons of them. I bought 500 of them, and the ones I bought were too small.
Yeah.
So I bought another set.
Yeah.
And then that set came with a package of other stuff, and I didn't see them in the package. So I sent an email to Amazon saying, hey, my package was missing this item. So they sent me another set. And then one day I was walking around, and this little package of magnets was laying on the floor. So I ended up with 2 of them.
Yeah.
So I got like 1,500 little tiny magnets for this.
Probably going to last you a little while, right?
Yeah. You think?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Tell everybody hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Looking for my magnet.
That's my little co-pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the little ones that I bought. And to give you an idea of how small they are, that's like 1,000.
Yeah. So normally they come in a little tube.
Yeah, well, these came in a little cellophane pack.
Right. Yeah, I can imagine there's 1,000 of them in there.
And so I bought some. And then I bought another set, and they ended up being too big. So I got a set of those.
Oh yeah, I can see those are clearly too big. Yeah.
And then
I
finally found the right set.
The one I use are 1/16 by 1/32, and it comes with the drill bit.
I think these are 2 millimeter.
Got these in the mail the other day, Brian.
Yes, sir. Sand and
yeah, I don't use those.
Need something a little bit less aggressive than these Tamiya sanding sponges that I use for some of my bigger jobs.
You know, the thing that I found recently online that I'm absolutely in love with are these. I may have showed you guys these once already, but they're little plates with a diamond abrasive. And there's, they have different.
Oh, okay.
Different grits.
But that looks like they look like metal or aluminum or something.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they're hard. They're metal. Yeah, they were like, I don't know, like $12 or something like that.
That's good for flattening out something, making something.
Yeah,
even.
Yeah, very good.
Oh man.
You guys see in the news where Ukraine sank Russia's flagship last week?
Yeah.
Did they?
They do that. They do that from the shore. Imagine what they could do if they had shit.
You mean flagship, their aircraft carrier? Because I know they only had one aircraft carrier.
Well, this was their main battle cruiser, the Moskva.
It's the one they've been using to blow everything up with.
Well, if you guys remember, about a month ago at Snake Island, the 13 soldiers that they told to surrender, and then the 13 soldiers told them to go fuck themselves. That was the ship that was off their coast that was threatening them. And come to find out, those 13 soldiers ended up surviving.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't die. Yeah.
And they said that they were making threats with the ship again, and they got tired of it, sent 2 missiles in on top of it, sunk it with. Said that there were 500 people on board the ship when it got hit. Most of them ended up evacuating, but the ship got promoted from cruiser to submarine real quick.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's just payback.
Like I said, imagine if they actually had something.
Hey, Daddy.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess that's an eye for an eye. After they decided to blow up the Emria, which last week Antonov Company decided that they're going to go ahead with the restoration on the plane. So how they're going to pull it off, I have no idea, because you guys seen the pictures. The entire forward fuselage of the plane is completely obliterated.
They will fix it, brother.
They'll figure something out.
There's a way.
They'll figure something out. Like I was telling some people last week, I said, you can, repairing or replacing that plane's not that difficult. Replacing that ship that the Russians just lost, that's a pretty bad hit. Hey, let me get right back with you guys in just a few minutes.
Booty call.
Say, what the heck was that?
I guess that was his phone ringing.
All I heard was ship, and all of a sudden it sounded like a foghorn was going off.
Yeah, I know. Must have been an important one, like for mom or something.
All right, guys, drive shaft.
There you go.
Finished. Now I just got to get the motor wired, and then I can mount it down and put glass in, wheelie bars on, and we might get through with this thing, Brian.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good day.
Did I see a custom drive shaft there? What is it? Tell me about that drive shaft.
That is let me turn it just a little bit. I was trying to hold it with tweezers. Get up there. Those are actually FAB or FBA resin work universals.
Oh, okay. What's the center section? Is it aluminum?
It is aluminum. I got a piece of styrene running through that aluminum tube. And that's what the styrene, that's what the universals are glued into.
Oh, gotcha.
Or you can come look like you're supposed to.
Custom drive shaft.
Cool. Looks good.
Getting closer. Got the grill in. Try to get the headlights in it tomorrow. We'll pull that LS3 out and see if I can somehow get it wired up. And all I got to do is paint the wheelie bars, but I gotta find the freaking pulleys that go on the front of this darn motor because I don't have the pulleys on it. I got to find the pulley and the fan. Other than that, that's getting close.
Well, it's looking good.
I'm gonna be so glad when it's done. The only thing is I done handled it so much. My bare metal coil needs to be redone on it. But we'll see. Man, it's kind of rare. It's kind of rare that we see Miguel actually working on plastic now.
You know, the funny thing is, I started doing the digital stuff so that I could make myself parts. And now I find I do more digital than I do plastic.
That's it. You're gonna have to. You'll have to do the plastics to break away from the digital for a little bit, just to get a peace of mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I need a break,
break up the monotony, as I say, which would be a good thing. I mean, at least you got a couple of different things going on that you enjoy doing. So.
Someone needs to lay off the drugs.
Yeah, no shit.
Those ain't touching those. Those are gonna sit there and get happy and dry.
Man, I was looking on YouTube today, just thumbing through it a little bit. Run across this little kid now. He's probably about 10, 11 years old. If that. He was putting together a 1/4 scale Yamaha CXR something, I think it was, or GSR, whatever the heck it is. And I looked up the kit that he was putting together. It's a metal kit. Freaking motorcycle is $1,800.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. It's like
probably a Porcher kit.
Yeah, it's like a die cast. I mean, it's all put
metal
together with nuts and bolts and stuff.
Yep.
I looked into that too, and when I saw that price, I was like, "Oh man!"
Yeah, that's a little bit high, and out of my price range. I was kind of looking at the kid, and I'm going, "Well, wonder how he got it."
Well, if he's got a lot of subscribers, maybe they donated it to him.
Oh, Jesus!
I didn't.
You didn't say that out loud, did you?
I didn't go back to look to see what he had on subscribers and what he had actually been doing. So,
well, whatever he was doing, he was doing it better than the other guy.
Yeah.
Either that or his mom and dad is pretty well off.
I'm going to contact Andy's hobby headquarters about this model show thing. And see if he will plug it on one of his videos.
You're not Tamiya, so I'm not sure.
Well,
you need to be a real big model car company to, get in his good books.
We'll see.
You have no idea how much trouble he causes actually in the modeling industry community.
Why?
Well, for example, he shouldn't be a lot of those kits that Tamiya America is giving him.
Mm-hmm.
They're not supposed to.
Not and supposed to what?
Give to him.
Why?
Because they're not supposed to be released to the manufacturer, or not the manufacturers, the retail guys. So Tamiya Canada gets word that he's got some new model kit. They watch it and they go, okay, well, fine, we'll give it to one of our guys, or we'll release it too. And then next thing you know, Tamiya America is bitching and complaining and calling up Tamiya Japan going, you should see what Tamiya Canada is doing. It's like, you just did the same thing, you motherfucker.
Okay, but I'm a consumer. I don't care that Tamiya's pissed off that he demoed a model.
Well, I know as a consumer you don't say that, but you should think about the local retailer that can't do anything can't sell a model because Tamiya is saying no, you can't sell it yet, and then Andy goes and puts it up there. They actually had the gall, Tamiya USA, that had the gall to ask Tamiya Canada not to release some models because Tamiya USA's was stuck on ships. I'm like, they're like, are you fucking kidding? It's like, no.
With that.
It's literally like, it sucks to be you.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
And it did actually too, because it was the M10 Hellcat.
Oh shit. That is literally the best fitting piece of glass I've ever put in a model.
Is that an Aoshima kit?
Certainly is.
I love their kits.
Their motorcycle kits are really good too.
I don't know if I've ever built one of them.
I built their chopper.
The fun part's going to be trying to figure out where I'm going to glue it, because there ain't a lot of glue spots.
No, and you better use white glue or something super clear.
Yeah, I am.
And no fogging, no nothing. Because and turn it upside down when you're letting it dry, no matter what. That way, none of the air sits underneath.
Oh, I was just thinking. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's not going to cost anything to enter the contest. Entry is free.
Budget charges to ship us the product.
Well, I will probably give some like coupon codes away, like kind of like a gift card kind of a thing for free product or free merchandise, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And shipping will be part of that.
No, I just know there was a model contest where they charged you to get your prize.
Oh,
it was
no.
a joke. It was a joke. I was laughing, going, "Really? You just charged the guy to get a prize?"
No, I wouldn't charge. I wouldn't charge for a prize. My prizes are cash, unless somebody donates something. Then I'll have to pay shipping on it. But welcome back.
Look at that! I'm actually
How's it
building
going,
something
fellas?
with 4 wheels.
I had a
Justin.
I had a work call for my general foreman, so had to deal with that.
Thank you for the like. I'm off again trying to catch up on some channels. Later. Hi, bye. Probably done missed you though. What time is it? I don't even know.
10:24.
Yeah, that was 2 minutes ago.
That's it. He's gone.
I had a spot come up on my groin a while back ago.
Oh, wait. I don't know if we need to know about all that.
Well, it scared the hell out of me because I thought it was something else, and of course, the worst thing you can do is Google shit because it's always going to be worst case scenario, and they're always going to tell you that you have cancer and you're about to die. What a piece of shit. Anyways, so they tell me, they're like, all right, well, we're going to put you on a sliding scale fee for your visit. They never call me back. And, I go a while. I don't hear nothing from them. Of course, I forget all about it. I go in and take a physical for my work truck, and I passed, and everything was great, kosher. The world's just a great place. And the company that I work for is supposed to pay for the physical. My general foreman forgets about it. The physical is an $85 physical. My visit before that, a month before that, was $45. Like I said, I'd forgot about it. And I'm sitting in my work truck the other day at a tire shop getting tires put on my chipper, and I got to thinking, I was like, shit, I really should call them and find out what this payment is. So I call them up, and they're like, oh, yeah, it's $130, and you're good to go. And I thought that it seemed a little steep, but at the same time, I'd went since November without paying these people, so I didn't try to argue with them or nothing, Come to find out, my general foreman forgot to pay for fucking physical, so
you paid for it.
I ended up paying for it, and he told me on the phone just a few minutes ago, he said, he said I could just, give you a day off paid or something, to make up for it. He said, I'll make sure you get your money back. So I think I'm going to sit at home Tuesday and get this B-52 thing sorted out. And
tell him you want to sit at home Saturday and get paid.
Yeah.
I could do that. I have been working Saturdays.
Oh, you've been working Saturdays, and tell him you want to do it on Sunday.
Yeah. You owe me some more money, Adam.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah.
Wow, man, this fucking alignment is way off. Holy shit. We're going to use that on the starboard side wing. This one's going to be in port.
You go to work tomorrow?
I don't work again until I leave.
Holy shit. What kind of freaking Miss Betty White, Alabama bullshit is this?
Doubtful.
Wow. You got a new subscriber.
Oh, goodness.
What's up, Jay Hart?
Okay, so we're going to have to wrap this with some sandpaper. Okay. The leading edge down. On this guy, knock the tail down just a little bit. Fucking horseshit. Lord have mercy.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Uh,
I got the timer going, but does the thing go, how does it go away on the side?
Just hit that's the back button.
Oh, okay.
And it might go away by the time you get back in there.
Thank you.
Welcome. Good Lord. Guys, I'm tired. I think I'm going to call it a night. I know it's early.
All right, buddy.
Had a long week and a half. I am whooped.
All right. Appreciate you hosting, brother.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, blame me for bringing out
Don't forget to shoot me that email.
Yeah, I'll send it to you in a few minutes.
All right. I'll get it right back to you.
Okay.
All righty, y'all have a good night. See you
Ciao.
next week.
All right, buddy. We'll see you later
All
next
right,
week.
see you.
Josh, I didn't tell you we ain't doing one tomorrow.
Are we not?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm thinking everybody's gonna be kind of tied up. So, but anyway.
Yeah, we've got an Easter party to go to tomorrow at 2:00. So
yeah,
I'll be hung up with that.
And it's gonna be interfering with everybody else's stuff, so it's gonna probably be next week.
I'll be doing nothing but setting up TV. So
that's right. All right, buddy. We'll see y'all later here.
All right.
All
See
right.
y'all.
Yep.
Later. Happy Easter.
You too.